What's up, people? Welcome back to Theory Hammer. Today we're going to do an Adepta Sororitas tier list for the 10th edition. This is where we're landing for 10th edition. We got Mike with us, which is pretty cool, and he's going to be our in-house sisters expert moving forward, because I am not playing them at the moment. So that is what's happening. So welcome back. Mike, do you want to say hello?
I don't know how much I like the term sister expert.
The sister expert?
Sounds a little sus.
He's definitely the sister expert.
Oh, fuck. Well, I guess that's what we're going with.
So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Adepta Sororitas tier list. If you guys enjoyed the video, then you know what to do. There's a bunch of buttons you can hit, and there's some comments that you can leave, and all of that sort of stuff. And we're going to be making some changes to the channel as well moving forward. It's going to be cool. Alright, so we're going to start with the characters here, and we're actually going to talk about the rules and stuff. We're going to also consider what they look like, and we're kind of just going to be like, you know what? These are the units that we think are the coolest or that are the best, and that you would take if you were still playing 10th edition.
And then we'll decide if we would fuck them. Smash or pass, if you will.
So let's start up with Aristid Thurga and Agatha Dolan. I don't know if I said that shit right, but that's who we're going with first.
Astrid Thurga and Agatha Dolan.
Agatha Dolan. Where the fuck are they? Here they are.
Get a little close up on them. See what they look like.
Close up on them, you say. We can do this.
Yeah, it works.
So
that bitch on the right, ugly.
So we got Agatha Dolan. We got Agatha Dolan and what's her face?
Astrid Thurga.
Astrid Thurga.
That's gotta be the ugly one. Anyone named Thurga. Come on, dude. One of them you can't see much, so you know, leaves a good amount to the imagination. So
all I remember about this unit, all I remember about this unit is that they give out dev wounds, and they give you extra miracle dice when they die, or they give you D3. Maybe not extra.
So basically, they're 70 points. It can lead pretty much any sister unit. Although there's a lot of these characters going to be able to lead any sisters unit. When I say that, I mean Battle Sisters, Celestian Sacrosants, Minions, Retributors, and Sisters Novitiate. The two of them have to attach to the same unit since they're a character unit. Stats-wise, nothing to write home about. I mean, Thurga's got 2-up armor, wounds toughness 4. Dolan's got 3 wounds at toughness 3 with a 6-up save. But they both got a 4-up invul, whatever.
And they're 70 points as well.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, 70 points. So. They got bolt pistols. Ooh, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Melee, nothing crazy. Just a couple attacks, like 4 attacks at 5/2/2. Nothing to write home about. They do give, while they're attached to a unit, they give weapons in equipped by models in the unit dev wounds. So everything in their unit for both shooting and close combat get dev wounds. Pretty nice.
Did you say real quick? Did you say one of the combat weapons was 2 damage that they have?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you could get dev wounds on that. Just to have it.
It's 4 attacks hitting on 2, strength 5, -2, 2 damage. So it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's all right. And
the other one's just got like a little staff. She just smacks them.
The ugly one.
Yeah, the fucking yeah, that one. But
honestly, this unit I think is pretty good for 70 points. It's just hard to stick them in a unit, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like if like Retributors could take a 10-man squad, or a 10-girl squad, then I'd say it might be worth it. But like, I don't know, some like dev wounds, heavy boulders, or multi-melta sounds pretty spooky.
Yeah.
But so that, I mean, I've tested them a couple times in like just a regular 10-man sister unit, or 10-girl sister unit, and like it was all right. I mean, at the end of the day, they don't have that like number of shots to make it, or
right, yeah,
super scary or anything. They're not bad.
They're okay. Can they be attached to a Sacrosant unit?
Sacrosants, yes, I believe so.
That's an interesting thing, because if you can attach them to a Sacrosant unit, now those combat weapons that are 2 damage all have dev wounds as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And the characters attached to them, so they're -1 to be wounded, I think.
Yes.
And you could put a Hospitaller in there to regenerate ladies.
That's not bad.
Does she give feel no pain? She might give him feel no pain. She might do both. I don't remember. Speaking of the Hospitaller, though, We'll go to them next, but I think for these guys, I think in the right, you take them with Sacrosanct or something like that. I think they're worth their points, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes,
gonna go
I'd
ahead.
say stick them in the worth the points.
Yeah, like I don't know if they're in a can't go wrong category, which is like no matter what it is, like the detachment, the unit you take it with, like it's just good. I feel like they're specific in what they want to actually be with to like really get the dev wounds, and I just feel like they're better.
We should still mention they do when they're attached to a unit. Whenever that unit kills an enemy unit, you generate 1 miracle die.
Really?
Also, yeah. Also, when they die, you get D3 miracle dies.
Okay.
Specifically when the ugly one dies.
You definitely do that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. 3 miracle dice is always good.
That's pretty good. All right, well let's move on here. So Demon Fugi is going to be our next one, and well, let's see. I think this is Demon Fugi here. So
yeah, definitely cool looking.
This unit's fucking garbage, dude.
I mean,
let's just be honest. But
I feel
it looks
like
really
they'd be
cool.
freaky in bed though.
Here's the thing. This unit looks really cool. And
they're a sick looking unit, and
like, Stern's like backstory is awesome.
Just to run through their stats real quick, they're 85 points. Both toughness 3. Stern has 5 wounds. Kaigano of the Bloody Tears, she got 3 wounds. 3 up save on Stern, 6 up save on the other one.
They probably both have a 4-up invuln.
Yeah, just like half of the characters in this wonderful game that we play.
They all have a 4-up save all the time.
Yep. They got Stern has, she's pretty decent. I mean, I think Stern's got a bolt pistol.
Are they lone op?
Yes, they are lone op.
Yeah, I thought so.
Their whole thing is they're anti-chaos, so.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
Stern has 4 attacks, a strength 6, -2 damage, anti-chaos 2+, with precision. And then the other one, Bloody Tears, has 6 attacks at strength 4, -2, 1 damage, but they both have precision. I mean, they have at the start of your shooting phase, pick an enemy unit within 12 invisible to Stern, and they take a battle shock at -2. If they fail it, they take 3 wounds, and it's only -2 if it's a chaos though. So they take a battle shock. If they fail it, they take 3 mortal wounds. If they're chaos, they have -2 to that battle shock roll.
Yeah, I mean that's, it's very situational for that.
But they also have, you can target them with the heroic intervention stratagem for free, and can still use it even if you already used it. So again, they're just, you want to do like a real.
How many attacks does she have?
She has 4.
All right, yeah, garbage.
Yeah, hitting on 2s at strength 6 -2 damage again.
Garbage.
If you're doing like a cool thematic like Sisters versus Chaos game, I'd say run them because they're cool, and I guess somewhat mediocre against Chaos.
Yeah.
85 points. I'd just rather probably put that into something else in pretty much every situation.
We should we talk about the new one? Even though it's not really like, can you actually use her yet? She has points in here.
Yeah, she's in New Recruit, dude. I'm gonna build a list with her that I'm gonna play my buddy Nate with sometime soon.
Interanzia Fane, is that how you say that?
Wait, so where are we putting? We're putting her in dog water?
Yeah, she's garbage. She's just garbage. Let me grab a picture.
I might go useless. I might have to go useless on this one.
I mean, she looks really cool, and her backstory is really cool.
Yeah,
so I feel like that's fair.
That's not what this list is fully for.
All right, well, you can talk me down to fucking useless then.
Yeah. If that's not fucking useless, I don't think we're gonna have it. That's gonna fall into there.
So let me grab a picture of this new lady here.
New lady.
The newest of the ladies that are being added to this game. All right, Mike, take it away. The next lady, I can't say her name, but she's in New Recruit and everything now. Interanzia Frane, this lady here.
We got a picture. Let me see.
Boom.
Oh shit! Damn.
Look at her big stompy feet. Yeah, she looks dumb as shit.
Low key, this model looks like it was printed in 1987. But it is conceptually pretty cool.
It is cool.
I mean, so her whole thing is she's like a penitent engine, but like I guess she's not repenting. She's like, I guess she's kind of like the I don't know. I really don't know where lore is, but so she's basically like the leader of the Repentia, but for penitent engines.
So she's the leader, penitent engine leader lady.
She can't actually lead them. She's just a leader in spirit.
Right. So she's good.
So
she's pretty good if I recall.
Definitely solid. You know, there's definitely some dudes out there that would say "step on me, mommy." So we'll give her like a 6 on the smash or pass scale, just because there's some dudes there. She's
I
150
guess
points.
so. Yeah.
150
She's.
points.
I'm
Pretty
kind
neat.
of back and forth now, but keep going. Keep going.
My problem is I think she's good, just a little expensive. She was like 120, I'd say like near S tier. 150, I think is a bit much, just because. So she's got. I mean, she moves 8 because she's like a walker. She's tough to 7 with 8 wounds, with a 3-up armor, a 4-up vulnerable, and a 5-up feel no pain. So she's not paper. You know, she's tougher than like a Paragon suit,
Yeah.
basically.
Much tougher. She's.
Basically like Morgan Vol. Actually, she's basically Morgan Vol in terms of survivability. But instead of having a 2-up save, she's a 3-up. But instead of having, but she has the feel no pain. So she's probably like a little more survivable than Morgan Vol against most things.
That's true.
But we'll get to her though. But
Morgan Ball's my favorite. She's
Yeah.
she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get to her. But okay.
Yeah, so 150 points, decently tough. She has 2 heavy bolters. If I have to explain what a heavy bolter does, I think probably wouldn't be here. Whoever's listening. Does hit on 2s with it. She's got 2 Ministoran heavy flamers, which is strength 6 -1, 1 damage flamer. Pretty nice. 2 of them, so 2d6. And then she's got a very terrifying sounding weapon that I wish was a little better, but it's still pretty good. The Melta Missile Array, 24-inch range, 2-shot. A 2-shot missile, hit on 2, strength 9, -2, D3 damage with Melta 2.
Yeah, it's like
It's pretty good.
it's fine.
It'll poke at something a little bit. I like it better than Multi-Melta? Probably not.
The fact
It's
that she
pretty
has 2 of every weapon, like 2 shots from everything, or like, you know,
She-
2 heavy bolters, 2 heavy
It has some
flamers.
damage. I mean,
Yeah,
she
she gives lethal hits out to something. So
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. I mean, she could roll up on a Space Marine squad and kind of make it go away. So that's not
yeah,
bad. Like between the flamers, 2d6 flamer shots, and the heavy bolters and the missile, she's gonna kill like half the unit and then charge it and finish it off properly.
yeah,
But you know, in combat, she's all right. I mean, she's got 4 attacks in on 2s with strength 6 -2, 2 damage with sustained hits 1.
what's up with this 4 attacks bullshit?
It's her throne. She like kicks them, I guess.
But like, why not have more than 4 attacks? Why not 5 attacks? You know?
She only got 2 feet, Kev. She doesn't have 3 feet.
Fair enough.
Throne of Blame is a fun name, though. Not gonna lie.
Throne of Bane,
Throne of Blame. She's
Blaine.
being blamed by somebody, not 100% sure. Yeah, so you know she does a little something in combat, nothing crazy. She's got at the start of the fight phase, each enemy unit within 6 of her must take a battle shock, subtracting 1 from the result. So that's pretty good.
That is actually pretty good.
It's at the start of the fight, so, you know, just stops
Yeah,
them from using.
it's
any
actually
strategies.
useful.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But the real thing we're here for is the judge for execution. At the end of your movement phase, you can select 1 enemy unit within 18 inches and visible to her. And until the start of your next command phase, each time a friendly Adepta Sororitas model makes an attack against a target, that attack has lethal hits. So she picks something at the end of your movement with an 18, and your whole army gets lethal hits against it.
Pretty good.
And it's until your next command phase. So you get it your whole turn, their whole turn. You're gonna overwatch something, you get it. You're still fighting combat the next turn.
You won't get it anymore on an Overwatch, I don't think.
Okay, they're taking that away in 11th.
Maybe not. You might get lethal hits and sustained hits, but not rerolls. I think that's how it's working, but we'll see.
Okay,
So
we'll see. Either way.
getting lethal
but yeah,
hits
it's
is
just-
good, really
She gives
good.
everything it's pretty good.
It's kind of like an oath. She like picks something, she oaths the moment it.
Yeah, kind of like
kind of. I don't think you really have any rerolls in the army, which is kind of lame. But I mean, when a Melta can just auto wound. What?
I know one thing that gives rerolls, so that's very particular. We'll get to that. All right, but yeah, so I mean, she's got a 4 bivel, she got a 5 up field of pain.
Yeah, that definitely makes her like harder to kill.
Yeah, field of pain helps a lot. Between miracle dice, auto pass, and saves, and stuff like that, it's not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad at all.
I think she probably goes in the can't go wrong category.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. They can't go wrong. I think if they give her a buff, like if they reduced, especially if they reduced her points cost. If she came down closer to like, I would say like the 120 range, I'd probably put her up at S tier. I'd probably run her most of the time. So then that's a lot of output, a lot of shots coming out of it, giving lethal hits, giving. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. And again, her combat's not terrible. I mean, 4 attacks with sustain hits, strength 6 -2, 2 damage, not bad.
This is true.
And 4 extra steppies.
Yeah, they're okay, but yeah, she's definitely worth her points, and I think that you can't go wrong. Wow, I guess I literally said both these things and wasn't even looking at them, but you literally can't go wrong, and she is worth her points because of that lethal hits where you can just really kill something.
Yeah, and then also, if you really wanted, you could run her in a penitent army where you're running.
Does she have the penitent keyword?
She does.
Yeah. Okay.
So then you could use the penitent host if you really wanted, had the 3 extra inches of movement speed, or you could give her +1 attack and strength when she charges.
That's pretty good.
Pretty sure there's a couple interesting stratagems in there too.
Yeah. There's probably like an advance and charge one or something.
There's an auto 6 advance.
Okay. Not what I was expecting, but
yeah, there's a shoot and charge on a turn they fall back. There's you can get a reactive move. They shoot you. There's you can give it sticky objective. You can do and you can give her 5-up crits, which is actually pretty interesting to any penitent unit.
Yeah, so lethal hits and then 5-ups.
Yeah, only in a fight phase though, so I guess not as good.
Yeah, it's still okay.
You could use her with a unit of penitent engines that go in. You use that on them. They get 5-up crits on the lethals, and I
think they have sustained.
It's sustained, so yeah, you just be rolling a lot of fucking dice at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can give her a 4-up field up with one of those strats, but she already has a 5-up, so yeah.
I mean, a 4-up's better.
It is indeed better, as opposed to popular belief. So that's Frey. She's pretty neat.
I think the next one I think is Junith, right?
Yeah, we're going to Junith. Yep.
So
Junith, pretty similar, I would say.
Junith, so she gives you what, CP or miracle dice or something?
So she gives, for one thing, she's 80 points. She got 8 wounds at toughness 5 with a 2-up. She's a little floating around on her little thing. Kind of hard to see her, so I can't give a definitive smash or pass, but not sure. She got that fire. She got some fire shit, so if somebody's like into wax or something, you know.
Yeah, I just don't like her little chariot thing.
Yeah, it is a little weird. But hey, for all you know, there could be someone, doing the under the desk thing right now.
Oh, she's got 4 attacks in combat.
Yeah, she's got a twin Storm Heavy Flamer. I really wish it was 2 Storm Heavy Flamers instead, because it's just D6 flamer shots, 26 -1.
Yeah, kind of lame.
It's not that scary. Got 4 attacks hit at strength 6 -2, 2 damage. That's like half the army is a lot of things with 2 damage at like strength 5 or 6 -2, at least character wise.
Yeah.
When she's leading, she can lead any normal sister unit. Sisters, Celestines, Dominions, Retributors, Novitiates. She gives -1 to hit them while she's leading the unit. I guess is nice.
Can she lead Sacrosanct as well, or no?
Yeah, Celestian Sacrosancts. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of these that can lead all that stuff, they can lead Sacrosancts, but cannot lead Insidiants.
Insidiants?
Celestian Insidiants are the other ones.
Okay, those are the new ones, I guess.
Those are the anti-psyker dev wound. They've condemner bolt guns and null maces. It seems their whole thing's anti-psyker.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
So I don't know. I feel like she's maybe worth her points.
She's really cheap.
She's 80 points.
At a unit.
Yeah, it's like she's got a flamer. She's okay in combat. She's pretty durable. She gives you miracle dice, or was it man points?
So she gives, at the start of your command phase, you can either discard 1 miracle die to gain a command point, or you can take a leadership test for her, and if you pass it, you get a command point. You'd probably be doing that one most of the time. Unless you really, really need a command point. Because, I mean, she's leadership 6+, so.
I mean, command points are good.
That's for sure. So that's good. The command point's good. Especially if you're doing, like if you don't have any secondaries worth discarding, and, you can get that command point. Yeah, so she's all right.
I would say she's worth her points, honestly.
Yeah, for the points, I'd say worth the points. I'd put her right in the middle, like a decent unit. You're not gonna wreck your build by taking her. But she's not gonna break the game for you.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, moving on
Who is
to
next?
instant Morvenval.
Morven
Gonna be an
Vol. Oh, my
instant
baby.
absolute smash.
Yeah, she's S
No
tier.
question.
She's
I
auto
mean,
take,
look
bro.
at that. She could penetrate both holes with the gun and the sword. I mean, she got it all. She can pick you up, give you
What the
uppies.
fuck is this? Get out of here.
There, get out of here.
She's going into auto take just automatically.
Auto take.
She
I mean,
is ridiculous.
she's got 8 wounds, tough to 7 with a 2-up armor, 4-up invul. She's got a heavy. She has Fidelis, which is her fancy named heavy bolter. It's a heavy bolter that's strength 6. She's got basically it's called a Paragon missile launcher, but it's effectively a Cyclone missile launcher. Either 2 shots at strength 9 minus 2 d6 damage at range 36, or 2d6 shots at strength 4 no AP blast at 36. Both hitting on 2s. In combat, she's got either 5 attacks at strength 8 minus 2 3 damage, or 10 attacks at strength 5 minus 1 1 damage, both with dev wounds, all hitting on 2-ups. While she's leading a unit, which she can lead Paragon Warsuits because she is the Paragon Warsuit character, she gives the whole unit reroll to hit and reroll to wound.
Ridiculous.
Also worth noting that Paragon Warsuits, their unit ability gives the unit +1 to hit and +1 to wound against monsters and vehicles, which does apply to her. So even just shooting her little heavy bolter at something that's like toughness 10, she's still going to be wounded on 4 rerollables. Pretty nasty. Also, she has a 2-parted ability with the Righteous Repugnance, which basically gives her, whenever she goes to shoot or fight, she can discard 1 miracle die, effectively snorting it to, and you can pick anyone, so you just get rid of your shitty ones with this, and give either her heavy bolter 3 extra shots, or get 3 extra attacks in close combat. Another part of this ability is whenever she destroys a unit completely, she generates a miracle die. So I've had plenty of situations with her. I just got done playing in a long-term tournament on tabletop sim with a bunch of friends. Number of times where I go to shoot that Paragon unit at like a 10-man unit of guys with a character in it, and I roll her last so that she wipes out the unit. She ends up killing the unit plus the character in the unit, so I just shit out 2 miracle dice. Very nice. Very nice. Plus, sometimes I would use a stratagem on them that would give them +1 AP, and then whenever they kill a model, they get a miracle die. So I'm getting 3 miracle dice out of 1 interaction.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty nasty.
That's really funny. And just the reroll to wounds with dev wounds in combat is just like, get fucked.
Oh, yeah, and dev wounds on both of those melee weapons, yeah.
Yeah, like, see, she's nutty. She's 185 points.
I don't think it matters, but she does have to be your warlord if you have her.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting to note. But I mean, no matter what you're doing, like, you're always taking Vol with a Paragon Warsuit unit because it just can kill anything in the game.
Oh yeah, no, there's very few things I looked at with them that didn't die instantly.
Yeah, and if you position them right, like
I shot them at a unit of called the Castle and Robots, which are pretty fucking tanky, and they had the guy in there that makes them just ignore one wound a turn. Like, yeah, that Melta didn't happen.
It just makes it 0 damage or something.
Yeah, they looked at them and they just went away, and they weren't even in Melta range. And they just made them go away. Terrifying unit. Terrifying.
I mean, you wound them on 2s.
I think it is.
Or no, they're tough as 9, so you'd wound them on 3s.
Yeah, but
with full rerolls.
She was using the bonus toughness thing, I think.
Okay, so 4s with full rerolls.
Yeah, it was still good.
Yeah, and it's just like that unit just dies. It's just funny. So.
Yeah, so she's auto include, insanely effective unit. She can ton of damage in shooting, ton of damage in combat. Shits out miracle dice. Kind of does everything. She's not the tankiest thing in the world, but she's not squishy by any means. And you use miracle dice to get some auto 4-ups on some invuls when you really need it. You know, it's pretty tanky. And the models aren't that big either, so it's pretty easy to sneak them around terrain, pop out and blast something.
Yep.
All right, so moving on.
All right, so next we have the Triumph.
No, Saint Celestine next.
Oh, is it Celestine? Did I miss her?
Yeah, I'm going in alphabetical.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, I totally missed her. So here we have Celestine.
Smash.
Yeah, she's
all three of them at the same time.
Basically, I'm gonna say she's probably honestly worth her points. I don't know if she's in the can't go wrong category.
Probably worth her points, I would say too.
Yeah, she's. Excuse me.
She's 150 points. She moves 12. She's got a strength 6 minus 2 flamer. She's got 5 attacks, strength 6, -3, 2 damage with dev wounds, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's what makes her like pretty nice, is the fact she has dev wounds. It's just the squad you want to put her with, I don't know, man. It just, they become so expensive, and it's like, they jump out there, they're fast, you know, they kill a thing, she's cool, and then the
And
unit
they
just
get
fucking dies. It's just like, I don't
The
know.
Seraphim are sick, but like, can she only lead Seraphim, or can she lead Seraphim also?
I think she can lead both, and I honestly would rather put her with Seraphim than
Yeah,
Zephyrim.
honestly.
Just because of the move shoot move, gives them a little bit of combat if you get charged. I don't like that. You can return the flamers to the unit or the meltas to the unit. You know.
Yeah, if she's part of the Seraphim, they can get either sustained or lethals every turn, which is nice, I guess.
Okay, so
But,
maybe you take her with like Melta ladies then, with Seraphim.
That's Seraphim.
So is it only in combat that she gives them that, or they give that to her?
Zephyrim when they are selected to fight, their
Right.
whole unit's melee weapons get sustained hits or lethal hits.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just together. It's kind of expensive.
She's just massively overcost.
That's the problem. If she was like 100 points, she'd be awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
she comes back from the dead.
Yeah.
She's got her 2 little chicks that bodyguard her.
She's only toughness 3 though. It's like there's too many things that wound her on 2s, and you can just put enough wounds through on her that are like AP1 or AP2 for 1 damage, and she just dies.
Yeah, and I mean, she gets a 4-up Feel No Pain while she has her little bodyguards, which
that is nice.
Yeah, so you can put wounds on her. She's got 5 wounds with a 2-up and I presume a 4-up, and will
yeah,
like it else
yeah.
in the game.
She does have a 2-up 4-up. She did used to be like -1 damage in last edition.
And then when she dies on, you roll a 2-up and she comes back.
Right.
Not terrible. It's just like she doesn't really do enough to really justify it. Like,
yeah,
I guess a lot of armies just like killing her and watching her get back up and killing her again. It's like that, like the sketch where it's Jesus and the Argonauts from fucking Robot Chicken, where he's fighting Cyclops. It bashes Jesus into the ground and his head pops out. He's like, oh, and it just bashes him again.
Jesus Christ.
It's like who fucking cares?
Alright, so that's Celestine.
Put her in there. Travis St. Catherine.
Yes, so this thing.
One's a doozy.
This thing's awesome. It's is really expensive now, though.
235 buckaroos.
Yeah,
is not cheap.
But
it does do a lot of cool stuff. I mean, it moves 6, got 18 wounds with a 3-up and the 4-up invul.
It's got 3-up. I thought they had a 2-up.
Nope, 3-up armor.
Okay, yeah.
Office 3, it's just a bunch of sisters.
Okay.
It's got
18 attacks.
18 attacks. Strength of nice 2 on damage. It's pretty nice. It's got the 6 bolt pistols. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah. But you're here for its abilities.
Of course.
6-inch auras, 2 of them. You get to pick
2
out
of
of
these
6
6-inch auras every turn. So it's either +2 movement and add 1 to advance and charge rolls, which
ridiculous.
is pretty nice. Reroll battle shock, meh. 2 faith acts, really good, really good.
Very good.
So you can do that without having to run the Army of Faith attachment, so that's solid.
There's a Feel No Pain one.
A 6-up Feel No Pain. You can get reroll 1 for shooting wounds. Reroll 1 for wounds on shooting. 6-up Feel No Pain, and you can add armor pen, +1 armor pen to melee weapons. And so yeah, you can pick 2 of those. It's pretty nice. You'd be like, oh, we're fast, and oh, we're Feel No Pain. Those are probably the 2 automatic ones you do when you don't have something nearby that's actually going to be shooting something. Reroll 1 to wound is not bad, but yeah, those are the 2 you probably use the most, I would guess.
Yeah, it's usually like the 6-up Feel No Pain, the +2 move, +1 advance and charge, and then the extra miracle die or the extra faith axe.
Yeah, the extra faith axe uses a lot too.
It's just she's so good, dude. Especially in certain detachments, she's just not an auto take anymore because she's very expensive.
Yeah, like didn't she used to be like 185 points or something like that?
It used to be like 150 points when the edition dropped. Like, it was just ridiculous.
For that would be pretty insane. 235 balances it out.
Yeah. So I would say you can't go wrong with this.
I would definitely say can't go wrong.
Yeah,
Not an auto include by any means, but it's pretty solid. Also, when you get your 1 miracle die at the start of the battle round, she does turn it into an automatic 6, which is also
right. I forgot about that. Yeah. So that's really nice.
Just get a 6 every turn. That's
right.
also
really that's just good. Especially when you have her combined with some other stuff. It's just, you know, the 6s are what you want for your miracle dice. So
most of the time, yeah. But if all of them were 6s, you would not hear me complaining.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, that covers all of the special characters, I think.
Yes, it does. Now moving on
Sweet.
to regular characters.
All right. So for regular characters, I think the first one that we got here is just the
Yeah,
Canoness.
regular old Canoness.
The Canoness, here she is. Look at her.
Let's
She's
see.
old.
Yeah, I bet Granny can still get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go with.
What does she do? She gives like reroll ones or something, reroll hits.
All right, so we're gonna take a look. See here. So she is 60 points. I think in a lot of lists, the reason you would take her would be to give her
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of detachments have like a decent enhancement they're gonna put on her. Um, but yeah, I mean, she's what 60 points. She has a once per bat. She does have the funny thing. This is a throwback to the 4th and 5th edition Sisters book.
The
That
2-up invuln.
yeah, back then Faith Acts were completely different, and basically you could very reliably give a Canoness a 2-up invulnerable save, which was really really funny because I would run them with jump packs with an Inferno pistol and a eviscerator, and they just fly around and like pop a land raider, and then when they try to shoot back at her, she just got a 2-up invul, and it's really
Yeah,
funny.
because back then you could just land raiders were easy to blow up with
Yeah, Meltas, yeah.
Meltas.
But yeah, so once per battle, so you can just have a 2-up invul. It's funny. Doesn't really make a big difference, but it's funny. It could just be like, hey, I'm gonna stand here and annoy you, staying on objective or something, or hold something in combat. She does baseline have a 3-up armor, 4-up invul, 4 wounds, toughness 3. She's got comes with a bolt pistol, but that can easily be swapped. You usually probably swap it out for either a plasma pistol or an Inferno pistol, which is a slightly worse 6-inch Melta. You can also take a Condemner bolt gun, which is cool. I mean, it's a bolter with dev wounds and precision and anti-psyker 2-up. Interesting, but you're probably going with the plasma pistol or Inferno pistol.
You would always go with the Inferno pistol, I think. Can she take the flamer or no? She can't take a flame pistol?
No, she can't take the hand flamer now.
Gotcha. Honestly, I feel like you can't go wrong with her, but I don't.
I mean, she got a Blessed Blade, which is 4 attacks, strength 6 minus 2. Or you can take a power weapon, which is just definitively worse.
Yeah, but I also feel like she's just not as useful as some of the other characters.
No.
And so I think
she does have the same thing, like both her and the Canoness with jump pack have the once per battle you can reduce the cost of a stratagem by
right.
one.
That is nice.
Is nice, which we'll get more into with the next one.
Yeah, I think. What do you think? Either can't go wrong or worth the points.
Definitely not can't go wrong. I'd say worth the points.
Okay, so she's worth her points.
Maybe even garbage, just because there's the other one.
Maybe honestly, even garbage.
I'd say we might just put her in garbage because I can't really think of many situations where I'd take her over some of the other characters. So probably honestly in garbage.
Okay. I think garbage is good.
You're spending 60 points for a chick that's going to shoot. She's going to be in a unit of like regular sisters or Celestians or something. She's going to give them a one-time super stratagem. I mean, it's really just, I don't know. Unless you're running there with like retributors with heavy flamers and you take the fire detachment, you take the extra flamer shots and dev wounds, but then why would you do that with Seraphim?
All right, you can talk me down this time, I guess. I don't know.
Just this once.
Just the second time.
For the last time.
I feel like she is probably in worth the points, but that's fine. But what's next? The jump pack one, right?
Yeah, we could always 4+ it.
We could just evaluate it after we're done and just be like, you know what? Did we fuck any of these up?
All right, so Canoness with the jump pack. Pretty sweet.
She is definitely a can't go wrong lady.
Yeah, definitely can't go wrong, especially in the situation we're going to describe. She can take the Ministorum Hand Flamer with a power weapon.
She can.
And then you typically would run her with the Bringers of the Flame detachment, which is used in most situations the best detachment.
Yes. I do like the one you're running, but I do like Bringers of Flame as well.
Yeah, especially in 2001 games compared to 1000. I mean, it gives assault to all ranged weapons in your army, +1 strength if you're within 6 inches. That's pretty nasty, but that allows her to take the enhancement that gives it's the Fire and Fury enhancements 30 points, which is expensive, but it adds +1 to the attacks of all torrent weapons in the unit, and any other weapon gets sustained hits 1.
Yep. So it basically adds 9 shots.
Well, yes, you run her in a unit of 10 Seraphim, with 4 of them have dual hand flamers, so you have 9 torrent weapons, which now do 9 plus 96 shots.
Yep.
And then you can use the fire and fury.
That sounds right. Yeah, it gives you dev wounds
No,
though.
cleansing flames. Sorry,
Cleansing
flames.
flames.
That gives all torrents for 2 command points. Gives all torrent weapons devastating wounds. The phase for that phase.
And then for her, because it's her unit, it's only 1 CP.
Yeah, it's one cheese pizza.
And she can also get extra attacks as well.
Yeah,
so,
once per battle,
and dev
she
wounds.
She can give herself +3 attacks to her power weapon and give it dev wounds.
Yep. So she can go nuts. She can actually be a threat in a unit of Seraphim because she can get like in fucking like 8 attacks with dev wounds.
7 attacks with dev wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Plus, you know, her flamers are awesome. That's great for an Overwatch as well. It's yeah, like this lady is absolutely a can't go wrong. Not an auto take because you don't take her in every detachment, but you definitely take her when you're playing Burners of Flame, I think. Nice.
Yeah, so that's the Canonist. Moving on, we're going
to
Dialogus.
Dialogus, is that? Oh god, there's so many fucking pictures
this is
here.
I know. Then I'll have the names.
That's this one.
This is the good one. This is the good
dude,
one.
this one looks so cool too.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's got like 5 books attached to her.
Oh no, I might stick it in. I don't know.
I mean, she's got a lectern that she can bend over attached to her body.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. We do like accessibility. I'm gonna have to put her in either.
We're gonna definitely be demonetized.
Definitely can't go wrong, I would say.
So what does she do again? She makes your stuff an automatic 6.
So she's 40 points.
Oh, okay.
She's really cheap. She doesn't contribute really anything fighting wise. She's got 3 wounds with 3 up save, a little bolt pistol, and a 3 attack strength, 4 staff. That only hits on force, so she's not there to fight. Once per battle, at the start of any phase, she can take a Battle Shock Sisters unit and unbattle shock it, so that's nice to have. But the real thing you take her for is whenever she's leading a unit and they perform an act of faith, the value of one of the miracle dice used for that act of faith is changed to a 6 first. So you can turn shitty miracle dice into automatic 6s. So you take her in a unit that's got meltas, and you just turn one into automatic 6. Combine this with the lethal hits lady, and now you're getting automatic wounding melta shots. You can turn a 1 miracle die into an automatic melta wound, which is pretty nasty.
Exactly.
Super cheap. Just throw her in a unit and let it go. Use up those miracle dice.
Pretty good. I think that she's for 40 points. You can't go wrong with this. This is super duper good.
She can lead any normal Sisters foot unit.
Yeah, and I think can she be with the Retributors? She can, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can read Retributors, so if you're taking multi-meltas, you can auto 6 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got it going on. All right, so she's really good. What's up next?
Dogmata, the Dogwater Dogmata.
The Dogwater Dogmata. So this one, I think. Nope, that's a Canoness. That's the first Canoness. So
she got like a 2-handed staff. Is what she looks like.
This is the doggy. The Dogwater Dogmata.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even look like.
So this thing is it garbage or fucking useless? I forget.
Fucking useless.
All right,
dude.
Fucking useless. Tell us why it's fucking useless though.
She's 45 points.
Ew, she's more than this thing?
She's fucking chopped and like ugly as shit.
I mean, she's got a helmet on. How do you know?
Yeah, fucking dude, I just know. Okay, she wouldn't get this shit ass job if she could get it. She would have worked her way up.
Oh my god.
And she's 3 wounds with a 3 up, whatever. That's most of these characters. She got a bolt pistol. She got a mace. She's better in combat, I guess. Have 4 attacks, hit on 3 is a strength 5 -2, 2 damage. That's like okay, I guess. She's like a slightly better sergeant.
Yeah, she just doesn't do much.
When there's an enemy within 6 of her, their leadership is reduced by 1. It's like okay. And when she's leading a unit, they add 1 to their objective control.
Wait, when there's an enemy unit within 6 inches, they reduce their leadership by 1?
Reduce the enemy's leadership by 1.
Okay. So you could then combine her with the new lady and then with the battle shock thing to make it a -2 test. That's actually not terrible.
I mean, I guess we could put her in garbage instead, but
I'm
I
not.
mean,
I'm
it's
just thinking about it out loud. Like that's actually
extreme.
a
Oh, I
thing.
know. I did think about it. It's
Okay.
very situational. She could have a use.
I
At the end of the
feel
day,
like she's still
you're
fucking
paying
useless
45 points for a
because,
model to create a combo that just does 3 mortal wounds at the end of the
in
day.
addition to that, like she takes up a spot in a fucking unit as a character.
That too.
Like she's fucking useless, dude.
A unit that could have like a Dialgus or a Hospitality.
Exactly. So she's
Um,
fucking useless, and we should just move on.
Yeah. So something I didn't think of, the Celestian Insidians I was talking about earlier, I thought that stuff couldn't join them like these because the list just says Battle Sisters, Sacrosancts, Dominions, and Retributors. But also under the Insidians, it says that anything applies to Dominions applies to them. So she
That
can
would make
join
sense.
them. They can all join that, yeah. Because I think they're a newer unit, you were saying. That makes sense.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so she's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Pretty garbagey bad.
All right, moving on.
The
to
Hospitaller, though,
Hospitaller.
is not bad, and she's cheap, I think.
She's a little more expensive. She's 60 points.
Where the fuck is the Hospitaller? There she is. I have all these models, by the way. They're all fully painted, and the army looks awesome. I just don't play it this edition. Anyway, she's really good. I feel like you can't go wrong with her.
Yeah, she kind of ugly, but okay, makes up for it. She's smart.
Yeah. She looks like a Harlequin almost with her drab going on.
Yeah, she driven out and she's like humping some bitch. I don't know.
She's helping him. She's like on her deathbed here, and she's like, the Emperor protects.
Yeah. So I mean, her, she's a fucking. She's literally just a pain boy. She's a fucking.
So she gives you feel no pain, right?
She gives her unit 5 up, feel no pain,
And restores a model.
Command,
D3.
Yeah, every turn you can restore 1 model, or if you discard a miracle die, you can return D3 plus 1 models instead.
D3 plus 1. Okay.
Which is pretty good.
That's very good. See, the combo that I know of is that you put her with the Sacrosancts, and then you put something else with them as well. Because you can attach her to a unit with like a Canoness or a Palatine that's attached to it, I believe. So either you take like...
Oh yeah, if she's attached to a Battle Sister squad,
excuse me.
even if one Canoness, Palatine, Junith, or Astrid unit has already been attached to it, if you do...
Yeah, it's fine. You can't go wrong with this.
She gets attached to them, yeah.
I feel like, honestly, it might be an auto take because a Sacrosanct unit is very good.
But it does say it specifically says for the Battle Sisters that you can attach 2. If she's going with the Sacrosancts, it's only her. She can't go.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, that's how a lot of factions do. I think orcs do the same thing, specifically with orc boys.
That's fucking lame as shit. But all right, in that case, we'll keep her where she is.
I'd say definitely and can't go wrong. Potentially auto take. Yeah, there's a lot of situations she's really, really good. She could be good just keeping shit alive. That's her whole point.
Well, all right, let's move on to the Magifier because she's also really good.
Magifier's pretty neat. Take a look at it. She got big fucking banner. She's she got a bolter. Pretty cool.
Does have a bolter.
She's got yeah, so she gives so whenever you get miracle dice, whenever a sister's unit dies, you generate 1 miracle die. If she's within 12 inches of them, you can re-roll the result of that miracle die.
Yep. Which is
That's
awesome.
Pretty nice. Yeah. Also, when this part, the really, really funny part, is when she's leading a unit, she can give that unit. She
gives them a
gives
2-up,
the whole
4-up.
unit a 2-up armor and a 4-up.
It's so good.
It's just really fun.
What? That's so good, dude.
Unfortunately, you cannot combo that with the Hospitaller. Hospitaller can only join a unit. There is a Canoness, Palatine, Junith, or Astrid. But still pretty good.
Well, I think you can't go wrong with her. I don't think she's an auto take.
No, but
do you think?
Really,
what do you think?
She also can join a unit that has a Canoness or something in it.
That's true. I feel like you can't go wrong with her.
I could see her and a foot Canoness joining a squad of Dominions with Flamers, going in a Rhino, being pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
So 4 Flamers with a Canoness. Why the Canoness?
Canoness could give them the +1 to the Flamers.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, she could. She could. No, you're right. She could. There's actually 5, right? Because the Dominion Sergeant could have a flamer.
Yeah, Dominion
Pistol.
Sergeant gets a weapon too, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So then you have the Imagifier with them. They have a reactive move.
Yeah, and they'd have a 2-up.
They have a 2-up, 4-up.
And a 4-up. Yeah, so you'd
That's
have,
kind of funny.
have a Ministorm Hand Flamer, and you'd have 2 Ministorm Hand Flamers between her and the Canoness, and you'd have 4 Ministorm Flamers.
I thought the Canoness couldn't take it.
Oh, you're right. Only the flying Canoness gets the Hand Flamer, but still,
yeah,
still pretty good.
She's 60 points, right? This Imagifier.
65 actually.
Oof.
Yeah, still really good though. Good, just giving a whole unit a 2-up, 4-up makes them a lot harder to kill.
So that's 6.5 points per model, if you think about it that way. You give them a 2-up, 4-up, if you're taking a 10-man unit. That
in a lot of situations kind of doubles their survivability against things that would ignore their armor.
All right, so what are we doing? We're going with can't go wrong?
Can't go wrong, I'd say.
What is happening here? All right, there we go. So you can't go wrong with her. What's next?
Ministorm Priest.
The Ministorm Priest. This fucking guy.
Got a holy pistol. It's a 3-shot bolt pistol that hits on 4s. Look out.
So
or you can take,
he's kind of just garbage, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's thematically kind of cool. I mean, he's paper. He's got 6-up, save a 3 and stuff is 3. He has a strength 5 flamer.
He's got the flamer, so it might be this guy.
He's got a D6, yeah. Well, he can have either a flamer that's also like a strength 5 -1/2 damage, 3 attack melee weapon, or he can take a holy pistol and a power weapon. Either or.
Okay.
He does give +1 to wound in combat when he's leading a unit.
+1 to wound is okay. What can he lead?
Arcoflagellants, Battle Sisters, Dominions, or Novitiates.
Arcoflagellants is kind of funny.
Yeah, a bunch of Arcos with him. You really want to run a Penitent army? I've been working on a Penitent list I want to test out. I could see Arcoflagellants with this guy doing some kind of funny stuff.
Do they have twin linked, or what's the Arcoflagellants data sheet again, or they're just their weapons? I know that they can go nuts, but like, what's their actual profile?
There's 3 of them. They can go up to 10
right
models in a unit. They are toughness 3 with 2 wounds with a 7-up save, a 6-up invul, and a 5-up feel no pain.
A 5-up feel no pain makes them annoying.
Yeah, 6-up invul, 5-up feel no pain. You're really chancing on a lot of pissing people off.
Dude, trust me. When I was playing Votann, those fucking hammer guys back in the day, when they had a 5-up feel no pain instead of 1 wound, when they had 2 wounds and a 5-up feel no pain, yeah, sometimes they would just not fucking die.
This is weird. So you can either run 3 at 45 points, or you can run 10 at 140 points.
Yeah, so you're incentivized not to take the smaller units because they are good for doing actions and shit, and they're fast, they're durable for their points, so they're like,
yeah, they got
you pay a premium to take less. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, so they got 4 attacks at strength 5, hitting on 4s, sustained hits 1.
Okay, so no twin links. The +1 to wound though, and the sustained hits, like that will fucking obliterate shit. Right, they get the hazardous.
When they go to fight, you can use their extremist trigger word. You trigger them.
Elephant.
Liberal. I'm staying now. I'm talking about him. Yeah, so it gives them 2 extra. It gives them 6 attacks instead of 4, but it becomes hazardous.
Okay.
So they could have 6 attacks each. That's 60 attacks. Getting +1 to wound could be pretty spicy.
With sustained hits, that will clear through most things that don't have a 2-up save.
Especially chaff.
Like it'll clear through a marine unit. It'll clear through like 60 attacks, sustained hits. You're hitting with 50 of them.
Also, if you say you take the Penitent Detachment, you pick one of these rules each turn. One of the rules is when Penitent units charge, they get +1 strength and +1 attack. So they go up to 7 attacks at strength 6. At 70
Are there any like strats that can give them AP or anything, or like rerolls to wound or something?
I'm looking right now.
Because if so, we're putting this guy into worth points.
You can give him 4-up feel no pain.
That's stupid. All right, so I feel like
you give him the 5-up crits, Kev. So then you have 5-up on sustains.
Oh my god. So they hit with all 60, all 70, excuse me. Yeah. That's pretty good. And they get extra movement. They can get like a fucking 10-inch move sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like maybe you can't go wrong with this guy. How many points is he? Like 35?
It's
50?
50. I would put him in worth the points,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay, he's worth the points then, in that case.
You're not going to run him if you're not running a penitent army. But he can be
plus
fun.
1 to wound, getting 70 hits, 35 fucking wounds. If you're toughness 5, just take 35 armor saves. Yep, that'll be, that's funny and doesn't die. That is funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's next? The Palatine?
Here's another funny thing you could do. You could take either. So the vows of atonement are the things that you got applied to all your penitents with the penitent attachment.
Mm-hmm.
It's either plus at the beginning of the turn, start your battle round, you pick either 3 extra movement, or +1 attack and +1 strength when they charge, or when they die,
They fight on
melee,
death.
they fight on death on the 2-up. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know, it could be funny with the Triumph giving them fucking +5 and then +1 to their charge.
Well, yeah, but here, listen to this shit, Kev. So you can take an enhancement on the Storm Priest. You could take one of them, which is for 15 points, which is once per battle round, you can select another vow. So basically, you can have 2 vows. So you can have the 3-inch charge and the +1 to hit, or +1 attack, +1 strength.
That's pretty good. So yeah, you could, if you had the Triumph in there, they move 12 inches, +1 to charge, and then +1 to wound, with sustained on 5s. It's like 70 attacks.
Also,
or 70 hits.
Or instead of that, you could take a 25-point enhancement that gives the whole unit a 5-up invul. So they have a 5-up instead of a 6-up. And
that's
then
kind of good too, honestly.
Stratagems, they have a 5-up invul and a 4-up feel no pain with 2 wounds each.
That makes them like really annoying to kill.
Really annoying, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
Especially
funny.
if you're rolling hot, you could just like get shot by something stupid as fuck and not even take damage.
That's funny.
At the end of the day, that whole combo is 200 points for him with an enhancement and that 10-man unit.
Okay.
They would definitely scare people.
I mean, 200 points isn't that bad because like you zoom it out there, it charges into something, it probably kills whatever skirmish unit that is, and then your opponent looks at it, tries to kill it, and goes, "Why the fuck is this so hard to kill?" And then it just gets into some other unit and just ties them up at that point.
They're a great distraction, but they can actually beat the shit on. I mean, they charge something like, "Oh no, Gazkul Thraka leading 20 boys."
It's like you killed like 3 of my fucking guys.
All the boys are dead. Gazkul smacks them back and kills like 2, and you're like,
yeah.
Like, "Wait, what? What just happened?"
Yeah, the 4 damage, literally, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's funny. That's funny. I kind of want to see you play that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a list with that. I would probably run 2 Ministorm Priests with 2 10-man Arco Fighters.
Yeah.
One would have each enhancement, you know, so one of them would have the 5-up invul.
Right. Yep. And then you take the new lady, and then Penitent Engine Mortifiers.
Oh, dude, they would get lethal and sustained.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before. They get both of them now.
Imagine if you could put an Imagifier in there.
Have 2-up, 4-up on them. I mean, it really wouldn't even be that OP, but yeah.
It would be so funny. Oh yeah, all right. So moving on.
What's next?
That's pretty sweet. That's actually, there's more utility there than I thought.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Okay.
So next, I think, is the Palatine.
Palatine,
and I feel like she's very good. She can't go wrong. I feel like it's just my immediate reaction here because she's only 50 points, and she gives a good combat stuff. You can snort Miracle Dice.
Palatine Blade is nice. It means 4 attacks, strength 4 minus 2 damage.
Then she got her ability.
She gives her whole unit lethal hits.
That too, which is very good.
Yep, and then also whenever she attacks, you can discard a miracle die, and if you do, then whenever she scores a wound, her weapon, it does 1 additional mortal wound.
Yep. So in Bringers of Flame, this lady can kill like a fucking tank. She'll kill like an entire squad of custodians. It's pretty nuts. Because she'll get, you can get her up to Strength 7, AP 2 with 7 attacks.
Take the Righteous Rage enhancement.
Yeah.
When she goes to fight, you can discard up to 3 Miracle Dice for each one discarded. She gets 1 attack and strength. That is a high cost, but if you have shitty Miracle Dice to get rid of,
yep,
it's good. If you're running her in an army that has like Morven Vol, who's out here just literally shitting out miracle dice,
Mm-hmm.
it can get real spicy.
Yeah, it can get nice. Because and all those wounds with lethal hits, they also count as a wound, and so they proc her mortal wound. So she'll do like 4 mortal wounds to something and put 4 wounds on something in Bringers of Flame at least. At AP2 for 2 damage, like that's pretty fucking good.
7 attacks at strength 7, hitting on 2s with lethals.
And you can spike really hard on that too. Like you can hit with all 7 of them, and you know, one's a lethal, so you've hit with 6 of them, and then 5 of them wounds. Like, okay, take 6 wounds now and 6 mortals. Like,
kill Land Raider.
Yeah, like
just cuts it in. She gets really fucking angry and cuts it in half.
Basically, dude. So your damage ceiling on her is like kind of outrageous in Bringers of Flame. But otherwise, I feel like she's just good for 50 points, giving lethals to a unit of whatever she leads. That's good.
Yep. And
she hits nicely in combat as well.
Yeah, she's not bad. Not a bad leader to put her in a unit, or inside an Immolator or a Rhino or something.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, pretty good. That's all the characters. Pretty neat. I think overall sisters have pretty solid characters. There's a few that are kind of
a bunch up in the higher tiers here. Some that are, you know, usable, and then a few that are terrible.
You could definitely run an army where you basically just only take Morven Vol as your only character, but you also could benefit highly from running a couple of the other ones.
Agreed.
All right, moving on.
So, what a battle ones. Oh, you're doing battle line. All right, battle line. It is.
Sisters of Battle.
Here we go.
Classic sisters. They come as a 10 girl squad, and that's all you get. You get a sergeant. You probably put like an Inferno pistol or a plasma pistol on her, or a hand flamer. Nice options. Kind of depends how your army's built. She has a power weapon. Just 2 attacks, and a 4 strength 4, whatever. Can run a chainsaw, but I didn't want to do that. You take one thing that's really nice with the sisters is you take a Simulacrum Imperialis, which is the banner, and then at the end of your command phase, for each objective arc you control that has 1 or more units from your army with this ability within range of it, roll a d6. On a 4+, you gain a miracle die equal to that number. Yeah. So if you have 3 battle sister units, take note, all the different sister squads can do this, but yeah, so if you were controlling 3 objectives, and with sister squads, you can just roll 3 dice and potentially get 3 miracle dice out of 4-ups.
I think usually it'll be like closer to 2 objectives that you might control, and then you might get a miracle dice from those, like out of the 2 chances.
Yeah, which is nice because you get 1 automatic, then you get potentially 2 more. You lose units, you get more.
Mm-hmm. And so your army becomes more powerful as it starts to die.
Yeah, cool. You just start, and that makes the things where you snort miracle dice a little more realistic.
Yeah.
They get a heavy weapon. So they can have either a
heavy and special.
Yeah, they get a heavy. Well, the heavy slot can be either a heavy or a special, and then they have a special slot where you just get a special. The specials are either a shitty a stupid storm bolter. Just a storm bolter. Oh, it's a 2 damage storm bolter. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it's an artificer storm bolter.
So you give him a Meltagun or a Ministorm Flamer. Just a Meltagun or just a strength 5 Flamer. And then you can either have Heavy Bolter, a Heavy Flamer, or a Multi-Melta. So you could have Multi-Melta, Meltagun, and Inferno Pistol, put them inside a transport, roll up and dump them out, and just be like, burn. Or you could run triple Flamers. Whatever you want to do.
Yep.
They're nice, rounded infantry.
And they sticky objectives, right?
They do sticky objective, yes.
Yeah. So if you take an Immolator, which you're going to do, you split the unit in half. So you have some dudes on the backfield always trying to get you a miracle dice every turn, and it's stickied. And then you have the other 5 sisters with, the sergeant, the special weapon, the heavy weapon in the Immolator and somewhere else. Potentially with a character attached, like a Palatine with the fucking Righteous Rage or whatever. And they come up and throw stuff.
3 Meltas with lethal hits in an Immolator. That probably has a multi-melta on it too. That could remove something's cover, rolls up, shoots at something, takes away any cover it had. Then you pump 3 fucking Meltas and a plasma pistol from the Palatine there.
Yep. And you can also use a miracle dice on them as well, just to auto put a wound on something because it has lethal hits now. Which
they also come with 1 cherub. So once per game when they use a miracle die, you can
just generate another one or something?
You just generate a new one after
Yeah,
you
it's good.
use one.
So I feel like these you can't go wrong with these. They're like 115 points though, aren't they? 105.
105.
105. Yeah, I feel like you can't go wrong with them. They're a little pricey, but they do a lot of things, and
Stuff.
that's good.
It's just like most battle line units.
Yeah.
They're not game breaking, but they're nice.
That's the only battle line that we have.
It is the only battle line.
So
again,
what
they're
is
just
next?
like all these other ones. Like a couple of sister units are pretty similar. It's just these ones have sticky objective.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll
Alright,
talk
next.
about them when we get to those. Like basically it's Battle Sisters with a different rule.
Pretty much. All right, move on to infantry. We already talked Arco-flagellants, but might as well give them a spot.
Yeah, so the Arco-flagellants, where are they anyway? Here they are. These things are awesome.
I'd say because they're pretty cheap. They're good to have. There's something that sisters don't have a ton of, which is like good, like chaff clearing combat infantry. So it gives them that option. Probably put them in like can't go wrong.
Yeah, I'm thinking that you can't go wrong with these. They're just, you can take them in small units, you can take them in big units. So like if you take them in small units, they have utility because they're durable, they're kind of fast. I think they move 7. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, they're 7.
They have OC, which is nice, weird but nice. And so even in small units, they can kind of, it's 18 attacks at strength 5 with sustained hits. They're just good, honestly. I think that you just can't go wrong with them, whether you're taking the big units or the small units.
Now, Kev, when it says they get hazardous, would I do 1 hazardous roll for the unit or 10 because it's
10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's per guy.
You got feel no pain to cancel it out a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it helps.
Yeah, it's not going to be too bad.
So we'll put them in can't go wrong.
I'd say it would be worth your points if they didn't have that option to combo with the Minister and Priest and stuff, but like they're decent, but then you put them in the right place, they can be pretty nasty.
Yeah, and I think just because you can take them in 3-man units that are 45 points, like I know you're paying a premium for them, but like it's a 5-point premium, and to have a 3-man unit that can just dick around and do actions and stuff, that's very valuable.
Price difference isn't crazy. 3 of them are 45, 10 of them's 140.
Yeah,
so
I'm surprised it's not like 50 points.
1 point difference per model. If you save a point per model if you take 10. Yeah, definitely good. All right.
Sweet. So what is next?
So going right down the line. So we're gonna go with the Celestian Insidiants.
That's these people here. So I don't know what these do. I haven't been paying attention enough to know that. So Mike, you're gonna have to take it away entirely on this one.
Okay, so it basically seems like they are more or less an anti-psyker themed unit. They get...
I already don't like it.
Yeah, a lot of times those things are not great. But I mean, okay, they have anti-psyker 4 up, but for one thing, the whole unit, they get their 1 wound, toughness 3 models. They got a 5 up invul on the unit, that's nice. But they have 4+ feel no pain against psychic attacks and mortal wounds. That's pretty nice. There's only like the second or third time I've actually read this unit.
Yeah, I should have brought it up, but I was divulging all this to you.
Okay, this is actually pretty good.
Wrong
so
word,
they,
you know what I mean.
Virtue of Intolerance. At the start of the battle, select 1 unit from your opponent's army, and that to be this unit's quarry.
Delegating. That's the word.
Each time a model in this unit makes an attack that targets its quarry, that attack has precision ability, and you can reroll the hit. This ability can be used even if the unit's embarked in a transport.
All right, what do they have for like combat?
Okay, so they have null maces. They all have null maces, which is 3 attacks, hitting on 3s at strength 4, -1, 1 damage. Anti-psyker 4+, but they do have dev wounds.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Okay.
They all have condemner bolt pistols, which are bolt pistols with dev wounds.
And they reroll the hit or the wound?
Reroll the hit on their quarry target. The unit also gets some interesting options. They can get Storm Hand Flamers, 2 in the unit.
Okay.
They can get 2 Blessed Swords in the unit.
Okay.
Which is a strength 4 -2 damage lethal hits with 3 attacks.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
take it.
They have they can get 1 with a Verge of Admonition, which is It's a melee weapon that's 3 attacks at strength 6 instead, -2 3 damage with anti-psychic 4 up and dev
fuck?
wounds.
Okay, that's good.
3 damage dev wound weapon, but it only hits on 4s, but they get reroll to hit against their target.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty good. You can take one of those. You can take one Denuncia, which is another. Fuck is it? Each time the bearer's unit's quarry. Oh yeah, this is yeah. Okay, so this is cool. So when they kill their quarry target, you can select a new one.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, as long as they can go after the thing that they're targeting first, they can just keep picking new ones, and then they always have reroll to hit.
Okay, that's pretty
And
interesting.
precision. Precision can be funny.
Yeah, the precision is nice, especially with
Especially
like
with
random
dev
dev wounds. Yeah, because again, miracle dice. So
That would drive my
3 damage
friend
dev wounds, just pop, 6, boom.
this
6
unit
damage.
would piss off my friend Andrew, who plays orcs, but he loves running Gazkul in a unit of 20 boys.
And you just like snipe him out with dev wounds.
Charge him with this and just kill Gazkul. He's just
Like,
what
well,
the fuck?
first I'm gonna put 1 wound on Makari. I don't know if that works, but I think it does with precision.
No, because they're a character unit.
So
it
he
just
can just
targets
pick.
them. Yeah,
He can
but
allocate,
either
I
way,
guess.
It'd probably be enough dev wounds
That's
to
interesting,
just take him
but
out.
maybe. But that's interesting. So
It's
120 points for this unit. That's not bad.
We're not done. They got one more thing here. What is it? Oh, they could take a Simulacrum.
A banner.
Yeah, they take a banner. So
Okay. What does the banner do again?
that's the 4-up miracle die.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So. I feel like you can't go wrong with these. Honestly, they're 120 points. They're not bad in combat with all the upgrades. Stick a character with them.
Wounds is neat.
So
they get 5-up invul and a 4-up Fiona Pain against mortal wounds is pretty nice.
yeah, that is nice.
Yeah,
What was I gonna say? Stick
probably
a
worth
character.
their points. Maybe can't go wrong. I think I'd probably put them in worth their points just because I feel like just the way sisters play, typically a unit like this isn't really. If you're looking for a lot of time, I'd probably rather just have like a sister shooting unit like Dominions or something. But that's just me. But I don't know. They're pretty decent and they're really cool.
All right, we'll put them in worth their points. That
Yeah, I
looks
think
like a good spot for them. What is next?
That's the one you actually wasn't sure if they were going to be any good or not.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
They seem cool. They do seem
okay.
cool.
Yeah, don't forget they got dev wound bolt pistols too, which is also funny.
That's interesting. Yeah, 10 shots with dev wounds.
Yeah, and they reroll a hit against the thing they're going after.
Yeah, that's true. So you're looking at like 9 or 10 hits. More like 9.
Yeah, just getting like a dev wound or two.
Yeah, that's all right.
Mostly just
All
gotta get there.
Cool. Do they have precision
All right.
with those? With the pistols?
If it's their target, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Just if they make an attack that targets their quarry. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, then we have the
Very-
Sacrosanct next, I think.
Yeah, I believe you like these guys, right, Kev?
I think they got way better than they used to be. And do I not have a fucking picture of them? Oh, they're right here.
So it's either strength 5, 1 damage, 2 AP with sustained hits, or strength 4, 1 AP, 2 damage with lethal hits. I think the mace is probably better, just because
The 2 damage?
Yeah, the 2 damage and
Yeah.
the lethals make the strength 4 less bad, and they're both 3 attacks hitting on 3s.
Yeah, I think.
Sergeant probably takes the spear, which is the best of both. It's 3 attacks at strength 5 -2 damage. Probably.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you definitely take that, and then you take the maces, and you take a, the one that can repair the people in the unit, the hospitaller.
I mean, they have a 3-up save and a 4-up invul already, so yeah, you give them the hospitality, give them feel no pain.
Yeah, and then she can bring guys back, ladies back.
Yeah, bring them girls
Now,
back.
these are a little more expensive, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're 140 points.
140 for 10, yeah.
I feel like you take at least one unit of them, and there is a detachment that people have been running from the Grotmus thing, and I think that they're very good in that as well. So,
What's it do?
I don't remember. You get to pick Sacrosanct, or you get to pick units that become blessed, and then the blessed units get extra abilities like better movement, things like that.
Yeah, they also have an ability that when they have a leader in the unit, they are -1 to wound against.
Right.
So you put a hospitaller in there. You got a 4-up invul. They got a 5-up feel no pain. They're -1 to wound. So even though they're toughness 3, most things will be winning them on 3s or 4s instead of 2s or 3s. It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, they actually require like more like the strength 6 weapons, which are a lot of times 2 damage or higher, in order to like wound them on actual 2s, and so it's not as efficient. But then it's like the feel no pain doesn't matter as much there. But when you do try to shoot them with some other weapons that are 1 damage, like bolters and shit, feel no pain kicks in. It's like annoying.
Yeah. So they're I definitely put them in. They can't go wrong, right? I mean,
Yeah, I would say you can't go wrong with these guys. They're really good in combat as well. Like they will smack some stuff up.
Ah, yeah. I mean, charging, you got 30 attacks, hitting on 3s, mostly with lethals. Pretty good.
Yeah, definitely not bad. Not a bad unit there.
They're cool unit. And you give them a leader, maybe buff them up a little bit, give them cool stuff. Especially the hospitaller would be great though.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to what might be a potential auto take, ladies and gentlemen.
You think so?
We're moving on to Dominions.
All right. I don't know if I have a unit for Dominions, to be honest. Like, they all kind of look the same.
They're just regular looking sisters. I don't think they're model.
Here's some Dominions. They look identical to Battle Sisters.
Yeah. They're 15 more points than Battle Sisters. You get 10 of them for 120 instead of 105. The real difference here is that they get 4 special weapon sisters, so you can have 4 melta guns or 4 hand flamers. If you really want, you can have 4 special storm bolters, but you don't do that. I like running them for 4 melta guns and a inferno pistol. You could do 4 flamers and hand flamer, but I have another unit coming up here that I'd rather do that with.
Yeah.
So you get 5 meltas in a unit basically.
Yep.
They get scouts. You take them. You put the 4 melta guns and the inferno pistol in an immolator, and because the immolator lets you split them, combat squad them into 2 separate units. You take the other 4 bolter bitches and the banner and stick them on an objective, and it's just great. They also they get scout 6 inches. They get an ability makes them really cheesy is once per turn when an enemy ends a normal, advance, or fallback move within 9 inches of them.
Yeah, they have a reactive.
They react. They do a 6-inch reactive move.
It's 6 or D6?
D6, sorry, D6.
Okay, I was gonna say if it's flat 6, that unit is busted.
Yeah, no. They're really very strong. They come with 1 cherub, so you can do 1 free miracle die effectively. Which is nice for melta guns. Just get like an automatic 6 damage. Or if you're using the new chick, you can make it a lethal. But
yep.
So just having
they're just so good.
A bunch of melta guns that can roll up and just blast you. I used to run these back in the day. I used to run 5-man squads of them inside immolators. They're great back then. They're great now. They're even cheesier now, I'd say.
Yeah, the reactive move's really good because they can hop back inside of a transport with it.
Precisely.
Which is fucking stupid. They should get rid of that, but they haven't, I don't think.
Yeah, you roll up, you dump them out, and you blast something. You kill like a tank or a monster or something, and then something moves up to try and think about charging them, and they just jump back inside the transport. Really funny.
Now, they can't get blasted off the table, obviously, so, you know, you're basically playing Eldar when you're playing Sisters. I know Mike hates that comparison, but is that you who hates that comparison?
I mean, kind of. But, yeah.
But like, they really are, especially with the way their mechanics work.
But I don't have any like turbo boosting bullshit that can shoot across the map like Eldar.
That's fair, but with your mechanic of miracle dice, your small units of 1 wound, 3 up save, T3, they're very Eldar-y, and they're Anyway, but these guys, these
they're good. They got reactive
really
moves.
good.
They got scouts.
Yes,
to roll up and blast something. They're nice to have.
Yep. I haven't played Sisters in a while, but I think you would probably want to take these guys with a Palatine. That's an option with the flame thing, the Righteous Rage. Get them up close, blow something up, charge into combat. You have lethal hits with her attached as well for the melta guns, and she can go nuts in combat. So that's one way to deliver her with a unit that actually has some shooting. But yeah, they're just so good.
You could also give them like a Dialgus and get some auto 6.
That's true too. Yep.
Which could be nasty.
So we say put them into the auto take.
I'd say auto take. I'm always gonna take at least 1.
Yeah, like I don't think you take 3 units of them, but I think you take at least 1.
Yeah, 1's good to have.
Yeah,
good to have a nice unit of meltas that you can zip over somewhere. And
can you take 10-mans?
Yeah, they come in 10.
Okay, so you don't need to in order to take all the melta guns, I don't think, which is a nice little thing.
I think they only come in 10.
Okay, interesting.
All right, Dominions. After Dominions, this is one actually I find a little bit interesting. Is Repentia.
Okay, no.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Fucking useless.
Just hear me out.
All right,
if they can somehow get there, if you put a so when they have their superior still, they get reroll to hit and reroll to wound.
They have 2 attacks.
They are in a penitent army, where they
Get
can get
3
+1 attack
attacks.
and +1 strength on the charge, and they have 3 attacks each at strength 7, -2/2 damage with sustained hit 1. You put rerolling to hit, rerolling to wound, and then you get +1 to wound if you put the Storm Priest in there.
Yeah, okay. So they
So
can
they
they can
can do a little
slap.
something, something.
How many points are
And
they?
that's the problem. This is
Okay.
why they're going. This is why they're going in garbage. It's 160 points for 10 of them. They're way too expensive.
Nah, and then you have to pay extra for the fucking whip lady?
No. That's a 10-man squad, including the superior.
Okay.
Combat's 5
Nah,
base
dude.
at 75 points. It's actually more to have 10 because the repentions are apparently more expensive than the whip lady.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, garbage. Absolute
They have
garbage.
a 5 up feel no pain with 6 up in roll. They're pretty garbage. I mean, they have sustained hits. You could have sustained and lethals.
They need to have 3
special
attacks
attack.
built in and then 4 attacks in their detachment.
That would be better, yeah, because then you'd have 36 attacks on the charge if you have +1 to rerolling to hit, rerolling to wound. They also hit on 4s. I think they should hit on 3s. That would be more reasonable.
They do hit on 4s, but they do the rerolls, so it's
Yeah.
actually better than hitting on 3s. Sustained is
Yeah.
nice as well.
Yeah, you can, they're paper. I'd rather have the Arco Fighter in some
Yeah.
situations.
You
These are a
basically-
more like anti-armor version of the Arco Fighter.
Sure, but like they're a lot
yeah, I
less
did-
durable,
I did think of
and
something
they're
really fun.
more points.
Oh, Minister and Priest has that thing he can do where he gets +3 attacks and +3 strength once per game.
Right.
Imagine, and he gets +1 to wound while he's leading a unit. Now, imagine his weapon is 3 attacks at strength 5 -1/2 damage. Hitting on 4s. If you gave him you can give him that item that you run on a Palatine. So you snort 3 miracle dice, and he all of a sudden has 9 attacks at strength 11.
What? Strength 11?
Yeah, because he can snort 3 miracle dice to get +1 attack, +1 strength. And then he
Right.
can use it once per game to get
So
+3 attack.
he's strength
+3
8 with an eviscerator or something?
He's base strength 5, but you can use the enhancement to get up to +3 from miracle dice, right?
Right.
And then he has a once per battle that he
Okay.
gives himself +3 to each as well. So you could have 9 attacks at strength 11 with +1 to wound, and if he's leading Pensha, he gets reroll to hit and reroll to wound.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny as shit. It's still not very good, but it's really fucking funny.
That is pretty funny.
You
I'll give
charge
you
someone
that.
with a Minister and Priest and a bunch of Repentia, and they're and he'd be +1, and if you're using the detachment, I guess you can't use the detachment if you're using the Fire and Fury thing.
Right.
But still,
That's pretty funny.
really,
Though.
really, really funny.
That is funny.
Okay, so Repentia, pretty garbage. I if I'm running a funny list where I'm doing a full penitent army, I might, but they're pretty bad.
Yeah. I would rather just have like penitent engines than Repentia, honestly.
Probably. All right, on to Retributors. I don't like them.
Retributors, you don't like them? That's these ones.
The heavy weapon sisters.
Yes.
My problem is they only
So-
come in a 5-man squad.
My problem with this unit is she's reading a book while she should be fighting.
That is very true. How the fuck are you gonna? Ain't no Space Marines. They can't multitask, and they're 1 wound model. The top is 3. It's only a 5-man squad.
Yeah, they're like
They get 4 heavy
115
weapons.
points or something.
120 points. They're 24 points a model. They can get multi-melters or heavy bolters or Ministorm heavy flamers. It's just like, all right, but I mean, sitting back shooting heavy
Kinda
bolters, you're gonna get tapped by something, and they're just gonna die.
Yeah, like
they
they'll
do get 2 cherubs, which is nice, but like they also
like to
when they're
kill
shooting something, they get reroll 1s to hit and to wound when they're shooting. And if they're shooting something that has destroyed a sister's unit, you add 1 to the hit and the wound.
Wait, so they get
So-
both those things?
So they reroll 1s
Right.
always when
Okay.
shooting. And if they're shooting at something that has killed a sister's unit during the battle, they get +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Okay.
So they could be hitting on 2-up rerollables.
They hit on 3s?
They hit on 4s with their heavy bolters and multi-bolters, but they're heavy. So if they were to stand still,
Which they would never do.
that's true.
So they're hitting on 3s with reroll 1s, which is good.
Still pretty good.
And then
yeah.
+1 to wound?
And +1 to wound, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good.
And
but-
2, they get to use 2 miracle dice and replace them. But like, it's just a lot of points for, at the end of the day, 8 multi-melta shots.
Yeah,
I'd
like,
probably rather just have dominions.
it probably kills what it shoots at,
Oh.
but like I don't know if they're just total garbage, but they're like in between garbage and worth their points because like they technically are worth their points because they can, if you play them right, you know, they will probably kill something.
You're against
8
like an all
multi-melta
melee
shots
army,
plus
and they
the
had heavy
pistol.
bolters, and they're able to like sit still on a piece of terrain and shoot out of it that they can see the whole fucking map somehow. And sure, they'd be effective, but that's just such an ideal scenario that's never gonna happen.
Did we decide what the retributors are?
I was gonna say garbage.
Yeah, I'm feeling like they're garbage.
Possibly even fucking useless. Because
I wouldn't put them in useless, but I would put them in garbage.
I mean, yeah, they got 4 heavy weapons, but like,
Yeah,
something with 2 heavy bolters looks at them and they just die. Like,
pretty much. Yep. Not a huge
right.
fan. But all right, what's next then?
All right, this is a real, again, spicy meat the ball. I'm gonna say one word. I want your instant response. No thinking.
Okay.
Sanctifiers.
Sanctifiers. What are sanctifiers?
Question. I knew you were gonna say that. Basically,
What
like,
the fuck is a sanctifier? Hang on.
they're like a Ministorum Priest retinue squad, kind of, sort of. It's like one of those fuck ass Agents of the Imperium style units where it's like
Okay.
a bunch of different dudes in one unit. So they have one Miraculist. I mean, the whole unit, they're paper, you know. They got 6 up saves.
Okay.
Office 3 1 wound, whatever. The Miraculist has Burning Hands and Holy Fire. Holy Fire is a one-shot.
I'm getting a
flamer.
picture now.
Yeah, it's Holy Fire is a one-shot flamer that's strength 6 -1 2 damage. Burning Hands is a 1 attack. It's on a 2 up, strength 6 -2 3 damage, dev wound, melee attack, whatever. So you got one of those. You got one with a med kit that brings D3 models back every turn.
Okay.
Neat.
I like that.
Got a Death Cold Assassin who's just in there. Just fuck it. 4 attacks at strength 4 -2 1 damage precision. Whatever. She's there. You got one missionary with a flamer. She's got a flamer, strength 5, Ministorum flamer. Okay. Got one sanctifier with a plasma gun or melta gun that can also take holy fire. That's another one-shot strength 6 flamer with 2 damage. Okay.
It's a one-shot flamer?
Yeah, it's a one-shot holy fire flamer. It's strength 6 with 2 damage though, and -1.
Okay.
Okay. That model also gets a plasma gun, I guess, or melta gun. But when I click on the melta gun, it says I can't take the holy fire. When I click on the plasma gun, it says it can. That's probably a bug in newer group because nobody fucking runs this unit. I guarantee. They're so weird. Then you got 2 sanctifiers with a hand flamer. Then you got one
That's these
sanctifier
guys.
with 2 hand flamers.
Okay. Yep, that's this guy. So you got
Then you got
Okay.
one with a banner and a hand flamer.
Jesus Christ. So this guy with 2 of them, a banner and a hand flamer. This guy with a hand flamer looking thing. Who the fuck else has a hand flamer? This thing? Is that a hand flamer?
That's a holy fire.
Okay. That's a holy
At the end of
fire,
the
he
day,
says.
at the end of the day, Kev,
How the
you got-
fuck would I know what the difference is?
Okay, so at the end of the day, you got 5 hand flamers, 2
That's
holy
good.
fires, 1 Ministorum flamer, and a plasma gun.
Okay. What are we looking at for combat then?
Not a lot.
Oh,
A bunch of very weak shots.
okay. What's
spells.
their
I mean,
ability?
you got the burning hands. You got 1 dev wound, 3 damage thing. Whatever.
All right. What's their ability?
You got a 5 up invul. I mean, it's really just you're a not that crazy expensive unit with a bunch of fucking flamers.
For 110 points.
Yeah. Okay. They're not. I mean, they're not crazy. They're not cheap, but.
I mean, but
really
they're a sister. I'm
janky.
not surprised they're that expensive for a sister's unit. It's just like,
But you could give them a Ministorum Priest.
Yeah.
That gives them like rerolls in combat or something to make their combat a little bit better. But the Ministorum Priest could take the +1 to all your flamers, and then you could use the Burninate the countryside fucking stratagem on them.
why would you do that when you could just have Seraph?
the Yeah, I mean, I know, but they're interesting.
They are interesting. They're probably worth their points, maybe. What's their ability?
They get sustained hits 1 in melee if they have a Ministorum Priest.
All right, they're garbage.
I said it was a spicy meatball. I didn't say they were a good. I mean, they get D3 models back a turn, but they're probably all gonna die.
That's interesting. What, they have a 6-up save?
Yeah, 5 up invul.
Yep, garbage. Okay.
And they got scout 6 inches.
Garbage.
They're really. I said spicy meatball. I didn't say it was
Yeah, no,
tasty.
that's fine.
It's
All
just
right.
a weird fucking jank ass unit.
Weird.
All right, next Seraphim. Go
Okay.
ahead. Probably an auto
Seraphim.
include.
Yeah, Seraphim are just very, very good. They have move, shoot, move. They have a bunch of flamers. They have deep strike. Like, they can get in the way.
If you really want, you could have. You could have. Could have Inferno pistols if you really want.
You could. Yep. So what you would usually like, even just not playing Bringers of Flame, it's a really mobile unit that can get in the way of things. It can take objectives. You know, it can skirmish and do shit. It's just nice to have.
They're not even that expensive.
Yeah, and yeah, they're like 80 points or something.
Drop down, they shoot stuff, they pop up, they bounce around.
Yep, and they're good. They're just a good skirmish unit. And if you are taking them in Bringers of Flame, they become like a main damage unit because it's 9 plus 96 flamer shots with dev wounds that are strength 5. Like, and they have assault, and then they bounce away. So like, that's pretty. And they're an infantry unit, so they can just bounce in and out of walls. That's gonna change.
I didn't even
in the
think
new
about
edition.
the assault. Yeah, because then they can move 12 plus.
Yeah. And then if you have what's her face nearby, they move plus an additional 2 plus 1 because they have assault.
Well, that's unlikely that they'll be near the triumph. Probably,
Well, if they start there, then like they can literally
guess,
fly
yeah,
like
they
20
can go, like,
inches and be like
14.
flamers die, and then behind cover.
Yeah, potentially 20 inches. Yeah, you know, just take 40 fucking flamer hits that have dev wounds and
Pretty good.
fuck off.
Pretty good stuff. I think my timer's about to go off here. I got 40 seconds. But yeah, these are an auto take.
Auto take,
even if you're only
absolutely.
taking like one unit of them, they're just good to like have in deep strike, bring them down somewhere, do an objective, or bring them down, you know, block stuff out, bring them down, shoot something, hop onto an objective, or there's all kinds of stuff you can do with them. So, big fan. That's actually very good. If you can come down, shoot a unit, and then take the objective away from them because they're 5 OC, that's a good use for them. Yeah, so not much more to say, I feel. They're not like a combat unit, they're just a shooting unit, so.
Yeah, I mean, they have like 2 attacks in combat, but
Yeah.
strength 3. Yeah. Power weapon. 5 OC, wait, but they're 1 OC.
They're 1 OC.
Is it? I thought you said 5 OC for some reason.
No, they're 5 OC with all of them together.
Oh, each model counts as an OC? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, each model's OC 1.
I haven't had a situation yet where both people had units on an objective and they didn't die by the end of it. We got Novitiates next. We already did. And we just did Seraphim. Seraphim went into the sexy tier.
All right, so
next.
Novitiates, I guess.
Yeah, they're interesting. They're 100 points.
Too expensive, man.
Oh yeah, that's they're probably gonna go in garbage.
No, I would go with worth the points only because they have infiltrate and that can be very strong. It's also 10 man, or it's
Let's
a
run through
9
what they
man
actually do. So you get Sergeant with the plasma
That's
pistol.
10
You get two flamers. They got fucking auto guns, dude. They got fucking las guns. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, like
They don't do any damage.
they're a utility unit. Like, I would use these to infiltrate up, and then, you know, turn 1, get like area denial or cleanse or something like that. And if I don't have that, I'd probably just run them up into somebody's face, make a wall of bodies, and just be like, you can't move through this. So, yeah. But otherwise,
You can
they're
take
an
a secret
expensive
banner, which
infiltrators.
is nice for mobility, getting around, being annoying. Like, you can reroll your advance and charge.
that's true. I always forget that that's one of their things they can do. But it's like,
Yeah, so-
who gives a shit if they're charging?
yeah, I mean, again, they're only gonna charge something that's even weaker than them, and then
Right.
it's like you're charging some fucking Gretchen on an objective, and anything would kill the Gretchen on the objective.
I would go with maybe worth
the
the
fact they have
points.
utility, but they're not worth their points.
I
That's
know,
the
it's
thing.
like
they're like 70 points, maybe. I mean, dude, they're guardsmen with a couple fun abilities, literally.
yeah,
Pretty fucking bad.
yeah. All right, they're garbage. Put them in
Yeah.
garbage tier.
I would say I wouldn't run them.
Okay, fair enough. What if you had an immolator to split them in half, though? Then you have a 5-man infiltrator, a 5-man infiltrator in an immolator that doesn't do anything.
That's the thing is, I want to use. If I'm putting something in an immolator, there has to be some use of it, you know.
Well, the thing
Like-
is, you can start one like a 5-man in the immolator, start a 5-man infiltrating up, and then
I
turn
understand
1
that.
just swap who's inside.
I guess.
I've
But
done that a bunch.
here's the problem. I would have to have a unit that's already been split by an immolator. like, I wouldn't be able to then if
Not
I use that
necessarily.
emulator
Like if you had a retributor
only
unit.
5. Yeah, which I don't, which are garbage. So if you have this other garbage unit, you can take this garbage unit to turn this really good transport into a piece of shit, and then take your other garbage unit, put them inside a turn one, waste one turn of it doing anything,
It doesn't waste its
and then
turn.
that garbage unit might be able to walk up and die.
It doesn't waste
You
its
know, walk
turn.
up.
But yeah, not a great option.
It's pretty bad. I think the army has so many better options for like what they would attempt to do. Like I would just
Yeah.
take Sarah.
Agreed.
They'd be cheap.
So I'm not sure they belong in garbage, but they're definitely not a good unit.
I mean, they're not fucking bottom tier, but I'd say close to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Being really, especially got to compare it to the other stuff on the roster.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I would just take a battle sister unit at that point.
Yeah.
Have to take the objective,
Or just dominions.
Stuff. Yeah, or dominions. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, Vicious, pretty bad. Yeah. Seraphim.
Zeraphim. Zephyrim.
Zephyrim, sorry. I'm gonna think they're probably going to maybe be worth their points. I mean, they're 80
Yeah,
points.
these are an interesting little unit.
They get a good amount of attacks. It's strength 4 -2. They get either sustained or lethals.
Can't they get both?
Yeah. If they the turn they charge, they get both.
Okay. I mean that's
Pretty good.
that's something. But 80
They
points,
also have
5 guys, 1 damage.
They also have the Sacred Banner, so they do get to reroll their charge in advance.
Okay. I mean that's something too. But it's
It helps.
like I don't know, bro. I would rather these things have a 6-up save and be 50 points. Because they might as well have a 6-up save.
I mean, a 3-up save will save you from a lot of stuff.
Not when you're a fucking 5-man unit of 1 wound, toughness 3 little bitches. Like,
Hey man, you don't even know.
they
I had a
get
game the other day
15.
where
Dude,
my-
a fucking intercessor squad literally kills that unit with its bolters.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's close.
But able to 10 on 3s, you get 14 hits, you get like 10 wounds, 9 wounds.
I don't
kill
know.
3.
I don't know what the
my
problem
forever
is with these types of units, but I just like
I think if they had another weapon option that was like
It
harder
just-
hitting, even with less attacks, I think would be better. Like even if it was just like 2 attacks a model at like strength 6 or 7, like 6,
like
7,
what do
fucking,
like-
-2 and 2 damage, that would be pretty good.
so they charge into something, right? Let's just say they charge into some kind of like chaos spawn or some shit. Do they even kill them all? Like,
Why chaos spawn of all things?
that's a pretty common like little skirmisher unit thing that people take.
I
if they're
mean,
playing
it's 2
chaos.
attacks hit on 3s, you get 10 hits, you wounded on 5s, I assume.
Yeah.
So like, well, also there's gonna be 5. There's gonna be
Like-
2.5 sustained and 2.5 lethals in there. So like, you're gonna kill like, then you're wounding on 5s.
And they have a 5-up feel no pain and a 4-up save. So they will get a 6-up save against your power swords.
You're
but it's
gonna
like-
kill like 1.5 maybe.
With a feel no pain,
Maybe. How many wounds do they have?
they have 4 wounds
5.
apiece.
Or yeah, you're killing like 1. Maybe a little more if you're lucky.
So like, they charge into a chaos spawn unit that was just
Oh, yeah.
put up there to do area denial, and they don't even kill the unit. Like, there's just something wrong with them in the sense that
They're good against like fire warriors or something like that, or guardsmen they carve up. But like,
yeah,
that's most things would do that.
but like, yeah, it's like, well, I could have just had Seraphim with 2 fucking hand flamers or 4 hand flamers.
I'd rather just have Seraphim and
So
almost
I don't know.
everything.
I just there's something about them that I don't like, and it might be that the fact they don't have multiple
That they
damage on their
suck.
weapons or something. It's like they just
Maybe-
can't kill enough things that are equal to their points very reliably, and they're just not my thing. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with probably worth their points if I'm being honest, but
Maybe garbage, honestly.
I wouldn't put them quite in garbage because they are fast. You know, they do deep strike. Celestine can be with them. Like they have some cool stuff, but
They're probably pretty good against other sisters, like other
Probably, yeah.
low toughness, high armor.
yeah, or like Eldar.
They're decent against. Yeah, good against Eldar.
So if we were
Yeah.
playing
I mean, they
5th
would do
edition
it. They
again,
would do
where
it.
everything had 1 wound, they'd be awesome.
Wow, dude. Yeah, I mean, strength 4 power weapons, like you got 3-up save. That'd be pretty neat.
I'll put them in worth their points. We can reevaluate this at the end here. So we have vehicles next, right?
Yeah. All right. So first thing first, Castigator.
So the Castigator is awesome.
He's sexy.
It just looks awesome. It's got like little flames coming out of these. The one that I have, the three of them that I have little flames coming out of these. They look awesome. They are awesome. You can't go wrong with these things.
Yeah, I mean, you got a 4-shot, but most of the time it's going to be an 8-shot twin linked fucking autocannon with 3 damage. Like, and the battle cannon's pretty interesting too. Blast ignores cover, strength 10, 3 damage. I feel like the autocannon's probably better most of the time.
The twin linked on the autocannon is really what makes it shine.
Yeah, I mean, the ignores cover's good, but I mean, the blast, but they're both good.
It also gives you +1 AP after it shoots something, so you can kind of string these together if you have multiple. You can like shoot the heavy or the bolter on top at something just to rock that, shoot everything else something else, and then the next 2 that shoot in get +1 AP with their heavy bolters and their autocannon. It's a lot of shooting. How many points are these things? They're like 150, right? 160. Okay.
160. Pretty solidly, not overly expensive.
They are only 11 wounds, right?
11 wounds, toughness 10 with a 3-up armor, 6-up invul.
Yeah, it's basically a predator.
It's literally a predator.
It's basically, yeah. So these are just great, especially in Bringers of Flame, where they gain assault and better strength.
Yeah, well, if they're within 6 inches.
Well, yeah, I mean.
But, yeah, no, great tank. Blast stuff.
Hang on.
Not too much to say about it.
Sorry.
Easily goes and can't go wrong. You don't absolutely have to have one, but it's really good to have.
Yes, agreed. Okay.
All right, next. Go into my favorite unit in the roster. Old Exorcist. The reason I fucking started playing Sisters. The literal reason I started playing Sisters in the first place. Fucking what? 14 years ago? 15 years ago. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
they looked a little bit different. I have the old ones. This one is not an Exorcist. What am I talking about? That's an Immolator. Fuck. This is the Exorcist. My bad. But yeah, this is the new one. The old ones look worse. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, there's more cool stuff on the new ones.
Yeah, so whatever. I have old ones.
I didn't take it for what it looked like. I took it for what it did.
Yeah. So what does it did?
What it did back then was direct shot missiles. Now it has fucking indirect missiles.
Yeah.
It's 210 points, understandably. It's got a heavy bolter. It's got a 100 killer. It's got the fucking Exorcist missile launcher, literal D6 +2 indirect fire, 36-inch range shots. They're strength 10, -3 D6 damage each.
Yeah.
It has the potential to do 40 fucking damage or something without even being in line of sight. It's obviously that's not gonna happen, but like, it's crazy. It's incredibly effective. It's not paper. It's still Rhino. It's toughness 10 with 11 wounds.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it's a monster.
And sitting back.
And when it shoots something, they also have to take a fucking battle shock. And if it blows something up, it's deadly demise on a 5-up instead of a 6-up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And you can use these as like a mainline battle tank. They can just come out of cover, see a thing, and just be like, missiles, baby.
Yeah. And then you hit on 3s instead of 4s.
Mm-hmm. And that's good.
And even the other missile, even like you usually take the Exorcist missile launcher, but you can run the conflagration rockets, and they're very good in the right situation.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think anyone ever really took those, but they are good.
The thing about that, they're really good against like swarm armies, obviously, right? Because it's 3d6 shots instead of d6 +2, and their strength 6 -1/1 damage. Blast ignores cover indirect. So one of the main drawbacks of indirect is that they get cover automatically.
Right. So this thing can actually just be like, I don't care.
Looks at a unit orc boys and just kills like half of it. It's like, see ya. Yeah, great. I absolutely put it auto include. I don't think I'm ever going to run a Sisters army other than like a Penitent Rush that doesn't have an Exorcist.
So I wouldn't normally put it in auto include, but this is more your thing, so we'll put it up there. I know it looks awesome too. I mean, it's probably one of my favorite models in the game. Like, look at that.
Yeah. No, it's definitely my favorite tank in the game, probably.
And it's so ridiculous. It's literally a lady playing an organ, and it shoots missiles every time she plays a different chord.
Yeah, literally. It's like...
That is the most 40k fucking thing I've ever heard of.
It's like the episode of the fucking regular show that I literally based my username off of. There's
The
character named The Urge. It was like some like rock star. Then Rigby changes his name to fucking Trash Boat. And then the Urge does some fucking Terminator shit, comes back in time to kill Rigby because he stole his fame with his ridiculous trash boat name. And then a bunch of other, but he has like a guitar that shoots lasers and shit. And then like the whole Terminator thing happens, and like another rock star named something else shows up looking for him, and then another guy shows up to kill that guy. And all of a sudden you got like 50 random like futuristic looking rock stars who all have weapons made out of fucking instruments all blasting each other. It's made from tomatoes. It's just called Two Brothers.
It's just called Two Brothers. It's not called Two Sisters. It's called Two Brothers.
Yeah, so that's gonna definitely be an auto for me.
All right, I would probably put it in the can't go wrong, but auto included is.
Yeah, I mean I love it too much. All right, on
next?
to Morty's.
Morty's are which ones? Are these Morty's? That's a penitent.
Morty's got the guns.
These are also penitent engines. These are the mortifiers. There we go. These things are just better, I feel like, than the penitent engine. They're cheaper.
Okay, they're different. They're different. So, okay, so Morty's get guns. Morty's get either 2 heavy bolters or 2 mortifier flamers.
Right.
They're just strength 5 twin linked flamers.
Combat's the same, but the combat's pretty good.
Pretty much the same for combat. You can also give the Mortys an anchorite sarcophagus, which takes 1 off of their movement, but it upgrades their save from a 4 up to a 3 up, which I think you do every time.
Yeah, you do.
Give them a 3 up. Yeah, they move 7 instead of 8. What the fuck ever. They also have the thing when they die in melee, they get to fight back on a 2 up. That's nice. You can't just charge them and take them out. They're gonna smack you back. Now they got either penitent flails, which is 8 attacks, strike 5 -1 damage, hitting on 3s with sustained hits 1 and twin linked. Pretty damn good. That'll clear out a lot of infantry.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd probably take the buzz blades most of the time.
Yeah, the buzz blades. I feel like it's just what you take.
4 attacks, strength 10 -3, 2 damage with sustained 1 and twin linked. That's it's gonna saw through some shit.
Yeah, that's just way better.
Yeah, so they're awesome. I'd probably give them a can't go wrong.
Yeah, I'd say you can't go wrong with them. You can take them in single units, and so you can take the anchorite as just the guy in the unit. 2 heavy bolters or 2 heavy flamers. Decent combat with sustained. They're not gonna like kill a whole unit, but I mean they could. They have sustained.
You can only run 1 anchorite. All right, so you run them in units of 1 then. Okay, that's fine.
Or I mean, if you run them in units of 2, it's still viable.
Just it's not gonna make that much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're pretty solid.
Oh, they have Feel No Pain as well. So they're like toughness 7 with 4 or 5 wounds, right?
Toughness 6 with 5 wounds.
Toughness 6, 5 wounds. Okay.
A 3 up and a 6 up evol and a 5 up Feel No Pain.
Yeah, so the Feel No Pain makes them kind of annoying to kill. I would say you can't go wrong with them. They're nice, you know?
They're solid. And if you run them in a penitent army, then they start to get pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised you can't take them in units of 3 anymore. But
yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, me either. But GW makes decisions that I just don't understand. We don't need this, I guess. We'll get rid of that.
All right. So, penitents are down. Or Mortys are down. Next, we're going into probably my favorite new unit for sure.
Paragons?
Oh, dude, they're instant auto.
So, these are just...
No, it's a bit ridiculous. It's a bit of a situation where you kind of run one, you run the other. So they go with more law, obviously.
And I feel like you don't run them without Vol. Maybe,
no, not really.
Maybe in the detachment from Grotmus, but otherwise, this unit, it's like 400 points. Not quite, but it kills like literally anything in the game, dude. Literally.
Much.
It kills literally anything in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you got... You give them... I mean, they could take multi-meltas or fucking...
Nope, you just take multi-meltas.
But you just take the multi-meltas.
And then you take the grenades.
You take a grenade, which is a nice D3 damage shot. Yep.
And their swords are not amazing, but they're good enough.
With all the rerolls, they're good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the mace because it's only one. It's
right.
One
That's the problem with the mace. Is the AP1. The 3 damage is nice, but it's like actually getting wounds through with it is difficult. And I think it has less attacks.
It's 1 less attack too. It's 3 attacks.
So and it hits on 4s or something.
It still hits on 3s.
Okay. Yes, the AP is really what kills it for me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you there. But yeah, this unit is stupid. They also have grenades, so they can just grenade something, then shoot something, then charge something. All rerolling hits. They could do that too, but they're all rerolling hits, all rerolling wounds, +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
Orb and Ball gives them the
ridiculous.
rerolls.
Yeah, like
They get +1 hit and wound against vehicles and monsters.
crazy.
And they're not they're decently tanky. I mean, they're toughness 7 with 4 wounds and a 2-up armor and a 4-up invul.
Yeah, like it takes dedication to kill them.
Yeah,
And
they're not super tanky. They're not like fucking Mortarion or anything. But
yeah, it's like as long as you have like one of them left after your opponent's turn, you're pretty much fine at that point, because then Ball and it just kill everything else.
oh yeah,
I mean, obviously its output is diminished pretty heavily, but as long as Vol is alive, getting rerolls to hit and wound with +1 to wound, like she will just kill something by herself.
Mhm.
So this unit is awesome, but I think it's really one that you only take one of unless you're playing the Grot Mist attachment. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. Leave it in the comments, because that actually affects this unit as well. But otherwise, you want Vol attached to her, and you can't take multiple Vols, otherwise that'd be fucking dirty. I have 3 Vols and 3 units of things. That's my army.
Just all balls.
All Vols.
Dude.
Oops, all Vols. So yeah, all right, I'm with that one.
Only Mortys.
What?
Oops, only Mortys. No
Only
Ricks,
Mortys.
no Beths, no Jerrys, no Mr. Buttholes. So yeah, they're fantastic. They're such a sick unit.
Yeah, they're cool. And they're pretty fast too.
Yeah, I mean, move at 8, not slow by any means.
Give them a +2 move and charge in advance, and give them assault. And +1 strength if they get within 6 inches. Oh yeah, they're melters. They melt the melties.
Obviously, you can. I mean, they're when you go to shoot something with them, say they walk up on like a fucking Land Raider or like a Repulsor or something. You're hitting it on 2-up rerollables, and you're fucking wounded on what 4-up rerollables. Then you don't even need to use the Miracle Dice until you get to the damage, and you can just be like,
yeah,
exactly, make it like an automatic 6, just watch something go away.
Yep.
But yeah, they're a terrifying unit. You don't want to let them get near you before you take them out.
That is true. All right, next, we're getting close to the end here.
We got Penitent Engines.
All right, Penitent Engines.
So you can get either Buzz Blades, the same as the other one. Attacks of 10, 3, 2, sustained hits and twin linked. We can go the Flails, the 8 attacks of 5, 1, 1, sustains and twin linked, all hitting on 4s.
All hitting on 4s?
Yeah, the Buzz Blades and the...
Wait. Do the Mortifiers hit on 3s in combat?
No.
Mortifiers hit on 4s in combat.
They do hit on 3s. Oh, the Mortifiers hit better in combat. Interesting.
What the fuck? How are these more expensive and worse?
Well, here's what...
I know they can advance and charge, but it's like...
That's the big difference. Also, it's like, say you have 2 of these and they're next to the fucking... The Triumph, and they get +2 to their move,
right,
and +1 to charge, and fucking their advance, and like they're going.
So they're +2 move plus
charge, and you can.
So yeah, they're moving a minimum of 12 inches at that point,
and a maximum of 30.
Wait, what? You mean with the charge?
So yes.
Okay, so 24.
8 plus 2, well +4 because you're getting +1 to your advance and charge as well. So you're at 12.
That's what I was saying.
Plus a 6 on advance, plus a 12 charge. You can go.
How far do they move normally?
8.
Oh yeah, so it'd be a 10, and then if you rolled a 1, it would be a 12 minimum. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Is if on their normal move plus a minimum advance is 12.
Maximum, they go from one deployment zone to the other.
Yeah. So.
Which is really funny.
I feel like you can't go wrong with them. They are a little worse than I thought, but.
Yeah,
they're still good for the advance and charge. They have a flamer on them, which is cool as well.
Yeah, it's a nice flamer too. It's 2d6 with 2d6 strength 5 with twin linked.
It's twin linked.
6-up involved. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
And it's 2d6, so it's pretty good. Yeah. I think the real thing is you use them with the new Penitent Lady. You mark something, give them fucking lethals against it. And you charge it and give them 5-up crits with lethals and sustained.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean you got,
and they're not gonna,
4 attacks off. 2 of them.
Like they're gonna say, they're not gonna kill like anything, but they will put a good amount of damage on something.
Yeah, I mean they'll be 8 attacks hitting on 4s. I mean you're gonna get like 3 lethals and 3 sustained, plus the 4 plus like another 4 hits. Like
they get like 1.5.
He'll get a good amount. Well,
Oh
again,
no,
you
yeah,
use
because you're
the
doing 5s. Yeah, you're right. So you got like
do the
3.
stratagem for
Yeah.
5s.
Yeah, so that's not bad. I mean, 3 lethals plus an additional 3. And then you're gonna be hitting with like
They're-
another
Yeah, I think
2
they're.
plus the
I
twin
like
linked.
mortifiers better, but I will say units being able to charge that level of a distance can be pretty impactful.
I agree completely.
Like also again, remember you
Could
can
be game
if
changing.
you're running this detachment, you can give them. I could give them another 2 inches if I really needed it. Make them fucking. I think it's 3 inches.
Yeah, it's 3 inches, so they can go
You got
11.
30,
You could have them at
33.
13. You could have them at a minimum of 15 then.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then
that is putting a lot of eggs in one basket, but yeah.
well, that's minimum. That you'd have to roll double ones on that too.
Right.
Since, oh wait, I'm sorry. No, they don't re-roll it. They just can. Sorry, they don't get re-rolled. They just can charge after advancing. But yeah, I mean they're way faster.
You
Honestly,
could just,
probably one of the fastest things in the game in terms of charging. I haven't seen many things that are much faster.
There's things.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure there are. I didn't expect Sisters of Battle to have the longest range charge in the game. But it can be also decently reliable with Miracle Dice.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah.
Now, if you're playing Bringers of Flame, they have Assault as well. And so now they have Advanced Shoot and Charge.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. And they're +1 Strength if they're within 6 inches.
Yeah, they roll up on something, burn it a little bit, charge into it.
And they're also Feel No Paining. So 5 Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
You know, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're annoying to kill because of that. So they're like 75
also,
points.
I mean, if they're in the Penitent Host, though, you could also give them the +1 attack and strength when they charge.
That's true.
Also pretty good. So like,
Strength
especially
11.
say you're using them as like an infantry clearing. You can run the flails. You got the 2 of them. You got 16 attacks at strength, or sorry, 18 attacks at strength. Strength 6 -1 with sustained and lethals. That could be pretty spicy too.
Yeah, that could definitely be pretty spicy.
For 5-up crits, I mean that's a lot.
Yeah.
You're killing a lot of fucking orcs or fucking even space marines are getting slapped around pretty hard.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing ever. There's a twin linked or no?
And twin linked if you run, so you can run 1 and 1, or you can go twin linked.
No, you go twin linked. You could just take them both.
You go twin linked.
So the flails are twin linked and sustained.
Yeah, they're sustained and twin linked.
Okay. Interesting.
Good amount. I mean, you got 18 attacks. That's gonna be you get 6 sustained and 6 lethals.
Right. Yeah.
6 automatic wounds, 6 extra that go through on 9 hits. That's 15. 15 hits, right? Wait, but 6 of them are lethal, so they just auto wound. So you're gonna have 9 more hits in addition. No, it's gonna be 15 because it's sustained. Roll 18 dice.
So 9 of them.
6 of them are 5-ups.
Right. So 3 of them hit normally. 3 of them hit naturally.
9 dice go into garbage.
So you get 9 total
4s.
hits plus the 6 lethals.
Yeah, so you get 6 wounds plus another 9 hits that have twin.
It's not bad.
Good against a good amount of stuff.
Yeah, it's good against like different things. The strength 6 is nice as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it's like they're pretty. I mean, I'd put them in worth their points probably.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
Just because of that potential.
I feel like we spent enough time on them.
Yeah, like a 30-something inch fucking charge, dude. I mean that is, especially with this army where you don't have much that can charge crazy far.
Yeah,
it's good. Like you really need to be like, oh, see that unit of fucking fire warriors sitting on that objective halfway across the map that I really need dead. Yeah, they're dead, and that's my objective now. I honestly think it might just be better to take the flails a lot of the time because they're typically going to be moving quickly to go fight something that's kind of weak and just take an objective or something like that, or just go chase after something that's like paper but they're shooting the hell out of you.
Yeah,
so the buzzblades. I mean, they can do decent damage against like a big tank or something. Usually, you don't need to move 1.5 miles to get to a big frontline tank. It's usually going to be kind of coming at you.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I'd put them in right in the middle.
Okay.
Average.
All right, I like it.
Right,
What's
so
next?
That's all the regular vehicles. Now
We got
we're
a
just
couple
on
left
to
here, right? Just the transports. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll end on a good note. So we're gonna go with the Rhino first. Guess what? It's a Rhino.
It's a Rhino. You can't go wrong with a Rhino.
Worth its points. I mean, you could put it in can't go wrong. It's a rhino. It's
I'll do
great.
worth its points. Because the
Just because, yeah,
immolator's probably more in the can't go wrong.
well, it
So
might be an auto include, honestly.
maybe. In fact, you're probably right on that. But while we're on the rhino, it has a 6-up invuln. That's basically the only
It's a
difference.
rhino with a 6-up invul. Yeah, got rhino repair.
What's its ability? That's its ability. Rhino repair thing.
Yeah, I get 1 wound back every command phase. Your command phase. It
Pretty
can.
useless ability.
Oh, it cannot. It cannot put the triumph inside. Okay.
I don't think the triumph can go in anything. Yeah.
No, I misread it before. I thought I read that it specifically could before, but now I cannot. But having the 12 transport capacity is good because then you can run a Dev Wounds duo with a 10-man unit and put them inside, which is nice.
That's true.
Or you can do like a canonist and a character in a unit. Like you could do like, oh, I got a unit of minions with flamers and a hand flamer and the canonist with the burninator thing, and I've got a fucking magifier in there, so that unit has a 2-up 4-up in addition of just Dev Wounds burninating shit. And it could jump back into Rhino. You could do some fun shit like that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, rhinos have their place. I don't hate them at all.
It's a Rhino.
Yeah.
Not much else to say about it.
Yeah, like it's a cheaper immolator. Even like no, that's a bad comparison. It's a cheaper option as a transport than an immolator, and it kind of does what you want a transport to do. It gets to your shit from point A to point B, or point A to point B.
And an army like Sisters, transports are really good because they're like, as you often compare, like Eldar, where they want to like move around quickly and focus fire stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of transports
and castigators, I'm gonna get in there.
Oh, dude, you know what transport I missed? The Forge World one that they had. What was that thing called? Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I got it right here. We can go over it if you want. It's in Legends.
No reason to. It's 130 points.
That's the problem. Yeah, I mean it's got a twin linked strength 6 heavy flamer. It does have the emergency get back inside.
What is the emergency get back inside?
Once per turn in your opponent's charge phase, after an enemy unit has selected its target to charge before it makes a charge move, you can select one Adepta Sororitas unit with your army that is the target of that charge, provided it's not in engagement range of any enemy units, and every model that units within 3 of the transport, it can embark on the transport.
Huh. It might be interesting with the guys that can move and stuff. The Dominions?
Yeah, Dominion could then move out a little bit and then potentially respond to them moving up by getting closer back to the transport and then popping back in. But
I more mean like you force your opponent to always stay over 9 inches away, because if they get within 9 inches, they just move back into the transport. If they're not within 9 inches, then they shoot them and they die. But if they get within 9 inches, try to charge, then they get shot.
They're probably realistically they're just going to charge the transport, kill it, and consolidate into the into the guys.
I mean, that's definitely an option.
That's what happened to me the other day.
Well, it depends how it's like set up. Because if they're in the front of the transport, it's like kind of hard to charge around them. But if they're coming from the side, then yeah.
He rolled a pretty big charge. He was
that also helps.
Almost. But yeah, I mean the real thing is so the immolator.
Immolator's the last one, right?
Yeah, it's pretty great. I mean, it's not cheap. It's 115 points. A heavy bolter, it's got 100 killer, and then you either get a twin multi-melta, a twin heavy bolter, or a twin immolation flamers. I'd probably take the multi-melta most of the time, and then the flamers sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on the list.
I feel like you usually take the multi-melta, just generally speaking.
Flamers are pretty good. I mean, they're 2d6, strength 6, -1 flamers. It's pretty good, but
we're definitely gonna put this in the can't go wrong. Or I would say auto take, because you're gonna want one in almost every army.
You're gonna want, yeah. I mean, the real strength of it is when it's transport for a unit, it can split. It can combat squad and split a unit. So you can have a unit of 10 Dominions, lead a banner and 4 regular chicks back on your objective, shake out Miracle Dice and holding the objective. You take the models that matter with the melta guns up to the front line, dump them out into something. The other thing that really makes it a keeper is the removing cover from stuff. So after it's done shooting, you pick one of the units that it's shot at, and it cannot benefit from cover for the turn.
It's also kind of tanky. It's also toughness 10, I think, with 11 wounds.
Yeah, 10 with 11, 3-up save, 6-up invul.
So it's basically, Predator chassis. It's not a Rhino where it's toughness 9 with 10 wounds. It's a little bit beefier than that, because toughness 10 is a big break point compared to toughness 9. Yeah, so
I've noticed there are a lot of things that are like strength 9 or 10.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that thing, and it looks really fucking cool.
Oh, it looks sick. Like the old one was literally just like a Razorback, basically.
Yeah, like this has a
Slightly cooler Razorback.
it has a pane glass window, like a stained glass. What is it? Pane glass? It's got a fucking church window.
Stained glass. Yeah, it's fucking
Pane
awesome.
glass window.
It's a sick model. It does good things. It takes away cover. It's fucking.
It just helps your army because it splits a unit in half, which makes
And it looks really cool,
gives you
so
more
people want to
miracle
shoot
dice.
it. It's a nice distraction. It'll already have done its job. It'll roll up, take something's cover away, and watch it get blasted by the Paragons, and then take the guys with the melter guns who jumped out the other side. And they blast something else, and then and then almost every game I've had people target the immolator, and I'm like, okay, cool, it already did its job.
Yeah, it's really tall.
Yeah, if only tanks still block line of sight.
If only.
It's just like, yeah, I could shoot that guy behind a tank, even though he's hiding behind a tank. Why
God,
not?
I can't really
Thanks, James
see.
Workshop. So my one group of friends called and they're like, the official representative for Games Workshop is James Workshop.
Yeah, that's the name.
John Workshop.
It's ridiculous. But all right, I guess that does it for our tier list of the Adepta Sororitas units.
Yeah, I guess we could, if we want, we can take a quick look over, see if there's anything we feel need to be adjusted. I think it's pretty solid where it is.
I think the only thing that I would adjust, personally.
Exorcist.
Yeah, I mean the Exorcist should not be there, but
Why though?
because I just don't think you automatically take it in every detachment. It's 210 points, so it is like expensive.
I don't think the detachment really affects it too much, but I get what you're saying. It's very expensive. If you're trying to run a certain kind of list where you're not going to bother with poking them from far away. And it is kind of random. I did have one game. I had one game where literally all my Exorcist did was kill one orc by a turn. So it can be pretty bad in that sense.
Yeah. But I think it's a good unit. It's going to be worse in the new edition though.
It is getting worse.
But just indirect fire is worse.
Is it indirect gonna like it'd be minus? It's something else, right? Like -1 to hit instead of the automatic cover.
Well, you are -1 to hit if you're in cover, but it's just indirect fire in general is changing to be hitting on 6s unless something else can see the thing it's shooting at.
We have to spot it. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. You know.
Sorry.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think everything else. There were definitely some that surprised me a little bit. Things I hadn't read in a while.
Like yeah, there were a couple that threw me off. Like the priest, I was like, "This is gonna be fucking useless," and they were like, "You know
I
what?
thought it's garbage," and then I'm like, actually read what he does.
Yeah, it's like okay, you can convince me that this is actually good.
Especially you put him in there with some Arco boys.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't move anything at this point. I don't think, except for the Exorcist, but everything else I think is about where I would put it.
Yeah, I mean, see if there's any. Yeah, again, and also him being able to like 2 priests going with 2 units of Arcoflagellants with the 2 different enhancements. One giving the unit a 5-up invul, the other one giving the unit an extra. Like you can take 2 of the vows per turn. Pretty strong. You got these dudes just rolling up. They're pretty fucking fast, and they got feel no pain, 5-up invul, and you can make it a 4-up feel no pain if you really want with the stratagem. You know, some goofy shit.
Yeah.
You got some mortifiers lurking around. You got some pennants and engines ready to fucking run 30 fucking engines across the table.
You got some cool shit you can do there.
Bring the new chick. Bring some sisters. I don't even know. I still gotta actually build a list, but
yeah, we'll have to get some of these lists onto the table so that we can see what they do. And obviously, we're gonna have some updates for everybody once the new edition comes out. That is gonna be probably in the summer, like probably in July, I would think, or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably I'm gonna try if I can to start recording my tabletop sim games to some extent.
Yeah, you should.
Just have some footage if you ever want to like go back and look at stuff.
Yeah, you should. That'd be awesome, actually. But I think that's gonna do it for this one, my friends. So, if you 40k theorists enjoyed the video, make sure that you thunderhammer the like, subscribe, and bell, leave some comments, and check out the other videos that we have on the channel. And then get ready for 11th edition, baby. What?
We are working on a Discord channel.
We are working on a Discord channel.
Available by the time 11th is out.
That is the goal. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff ready for 11th edition here, including fully painted armies that we can do battle reports with for real. It's gonna be awesome. Necrons, Tau, Imperial Knights, our sisters.
Really working on my own sisters. I have a really cool
I have, dude, I have so much sisters. Like, but let me wrap this up for everyone just so that we can get it going here. So thanks for watching, guys. Theory hard, and we will see you guys in the next video.